Little Viking?
Holy cow. Okay.
People are digging through. People are digging through. Little Viking here? Huh? People are digging through. Little Viking here? What's that? You hungry? I got some barbecue chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you know where Little Viking is? What's your name?
My name is Lady.
Lady?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
I
meet
met you before.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Over out in Northwest?
No, off Springwater Corridor.
Yep.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a while.
Crazy time has flown that by.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Want some of honey smoked chicken?
Hell yeah. Ooh, and it's hot.
Would you like 8 pieces?
Yeah.
Just you're the first person to get it today.
Hell yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. A couple napkins?
Yeah. I've been seeing this the other day, so me and my boyfriend at the time came by here and grabbed some of the metal, and I took it in today. Got $110 out of it.
Oh, really? Just from metal?
From just burnt debris and metal that, yeah, just like all the tent poles, all the poles, like all that type of shit, because it's easier to haul in that garbage bin.
Let me see if I have some gloves for you, because you don't.
Wash your hands before I even touch this.
Damn, I wish. What area are you staying in?
Everywhere. They towed my trailer and my RV and my camper and everything else.
Oh man.
My boyfriend Jonathan.
I was just gonna say, is that John that plays the guitar?
No, native Jonathan.
Okay.
Brian Cameron. It's a nice bike.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think I remember seeing you have this one back then.
Yeah, I've had it. I used to walk a lot.
Ah.
I was always walking. I don't have any gloves, but would you like some new socks?
Yes.
Which ones would you like?
Ankle.
Ankle?
Oh my god, I can put socks on.
And what about this? Yes or no?
No, thank you.
No? Okay.
I have the implant, so I don't even get them.
Are you just with you and your boyfriend?
Right now it's just me and my friend Nicole, but yeah.
So you're with the girl?
Yeah.
She over there too?
Yeah. She's over at my truck.
Will you share?
Yes.
Will you share that with her? You guys can share that?
Share this with her too.
Okay, cool. It's nice to meet you. Please be safe here, okay? Good luck on your journey. Eat it while it's hot.
Ooh. Right there, there it is. Make sure you're following Billy Ray, guys, if you're not already.
Get out of here. My tire's going to get popped because there's so much debris.
Metal, debris, and things, yeah.
She's right.
Dangerous out there and that stuff. Wow. You gotta watch where your tires go. Sure, you guys for following Billy Ray there, guys. Thank you.
Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button.
Do that too. Those curbs, Billy Ray Street. Let's go. You guys want music in the background? Wait, oh, that gun this thing got disconnected somehow. Wait, how did this thing get disconnected? There it goes. That work.
Looks like somebody burned some gloves.
Here's your music.
Fuck.
Yeah, he is definitely. Adjust this real quick here. Good job out there. Make sure you hit the like button on his stream like I forgot to do.
I just cleaned my boots today too. I have to clean them again.
Echo. Got a good audience over there.
This is where Roxanne and
Valley Way streets.
We're killing homeless people right here. They're in jail right now. I helped get them arrested. This is where Roxanne and Matt killed homeless people right here, and they threw them in the creek.
Crazy.
They're in jail right now. They got put in jail the day after my video dropped. Look, someone burnt the car here. Evidence. Look, Portland police, come here. Someone burnt the vehicle. This is evidence in a crime. Guaranteed 100%.
Yeah. He's two-wheeling. Tires are having trouble. I was wondering if that was that area. Okay. It's over by 205 area of Johnson Creek over there. No, Johnson Creek. Yeah, upper 205, north 205, right? What's going on? XM vibes. Nice to see you. Hey, Bot, you're getting a little bit too talky.
Rest in peace to everybody that lost their life here.
Definitely.
My condolences to the family.
For sure. Let's see what's going on here. Make sure you guys follow Valley Ray over there. It's either this or see what Pam Teef is up to on some space she's having, but I figure this is a little bit more civilized here.
Okay, look where I'm at now.
The other guy was just there a little while ago. Bike trail.
Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you.
Watching Valley Ray hang out there. I was wondering what that area was like if it's very nicer in the summertime. If you'd like some of that.
Oh, I can't ride in here.
Yeah.
I have to walk. Oh, shit.
Rough road. What's going on?
Oh, look at all these tents.
Quite a few out there. Portland doesn't do anything about it in the city anyway. Make sure you follow Valley Ray. Sun's going down. Yeah. He's looking for a certain person that he said he was going to give some thought
Is
to.
little Viking here? Little Viking? Yeah. A girl? You guys hungry? Yeah. How many people you got with you? Huh? How many? You want some of my honey smoked barbecue chicken? Come grab it.
Honey smoked barbecue chicken. He knows how to be safe.
How many people you got with you?
Oh, for me?
2? You got 2? Here you go. It's my honey smoked barbecue chicken. There's 8 for you. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, you want some new socks? Huh?
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. You want some new socks? What's your name?
Chino.
What?
Chino.
Chino? My name's Valley Ray.
You know what I'm going to try to do here? While you're watching this, I'm going to put Pam's space on in the background, okay? Tommy Boy's in there, a few other people are in there, so just going to listen to that while you're sort of watching this, okay? See if that works for you.
We were trying to help take down the encampment because if you actually opened the curtain of the tarp and everything, they had a couple drums of like gas propane.
I saw it.
Yeah.
That's very against the law, and they were right to have them tear it down. But
Right.
you guys had no hands in putting those tents up. What right did you have in tearing them down? That's my.
I physically didn't tear them down. I was there filming it.
You were there filming it and grabbing
Yeah.
the blower and knocking the girl down, and laughing about it and all that, and taking the cameras with Cam Higbee over to the trucks and showing all the goodies that you guys had grabbed, the mask filters, the 2 leaf blowers. There was something else that was there that was really expensive, but you guys were fine with like laughing about it, and how you guys kind of ganked that stuff off the sidewalk from Antifa or from the protesters. But I mean, you're sitting here trying to say that I just go down there to document. Come on.
I mean, I do. So I moved the leaf blower 50 feet down towards the Patriot corner.
How's that leaf blower working? Is it doing pretty good at home?
No, it didn't even have a battery.
Okay, so I mean,
I don't have.
You should have just left it there for Antifa.
I think somebody else took it.
Yeah.
Wasn't it garbage?
No,
Like it was lost property. Like they just left a bunch of shit there.
It was all
like
abandoned.
All kinds of garbage.
Tommy's supposed to
Abandoned.
raise his hand. That goes.
Oh, sorry.
That goes.
All right.
That goes for everybody, even my co-host. Well, not my co-host, but even people on our side. So don't take it personal. Just raise your hand and we'll call on you.
I haven't seen any hands go. Oh, there we go. Go ahead, Patrick.
Yeah, I helped take that tent down. I helped the police.
I mean, did you get a medal for it? Did you get it kind of like a ribbon? Did you get like your name in the paper for it? I mean, what would like inspire you to just want to jump up there and help the police? Police don't need your help. They told the protesters to tear it down. Protesters did. I didn't.
Oh, the police didn't tell the protesters to tear anything down. Actually,
no, they did. Otherwise,
no, they didn't. I was standing right there. I got an hour's worth of video standing underneath the tent.
Okay.
Well, I was one of the first people in there with Nick Shirley, and I caught them on video using fentanyl or some sort of drugs under that tent within the first 45 seconds of me being in there.
Hey, can you name which one? Can you tell me which one of them that you see down there every single night? Which one of those guys was it? Oh, I can't. One was smoking the.
Huh?
Which one of the protesters that are normally down there? Which one was smoking the fentanyl? Do you know their name?
No, I don't know her
Oh,
name.
oh,
She was
wait.
sitting. I have her on video. She was
No, you
sitting
probably do because it was
in
probably
front
a
of the
homeless
fire.
encampment that you guys tore down and not actual
No,
protesters.
no, it was wheelchair Tifa and some other chick. I've seen her before. I'd have to go back and watch the video to figure out exactly who she is.
Okay. People smoking drugs or doing drugs or whatever, you got to realize you got a major homeless problem there in Portland. They found a group of people that would feed them and keep them warm. So they probably just migrated over there and started smoking their drugs around them.
No, they were protesters or
I want you to
rioters,
do a
whatever you
favor.
want to call them.
In the purple.
All right, I'm gonna go out of there.
What is your problem with people protesting? What's the problem?
I don't have a problem with anyone protesting.
Well, why are you down there? Try to stop it.
The document.
I don't stop anything. I just stand there with the camera and capture all the crimes that happen.
You mean with Tommy and them?
No, with I guess you called it your side, so I'll say your side.
Okay, then clearly you understand. Then you can fully appreciate what I'm doing with my screenshots and reporting to the police and the Multnomah County DA. Everything that I see, I'm reporting the crimes that I view. So, I mean, you can't be mad at me, right? Right, Patrick? Can't be mad at me because I'm just reporting the crimes. You know.
I don't care what you do, bro. You can do whatever you want.
Cool.
I think Tommy left, but he had his hand up. I was just going to call him. Oh,
No,
no,
Tommy-
there you are.
I didn't leave.
Go ahead, Tommy.
So you're posting, you're taking screenshots of all the crimes, right? But really, you're just taking screenshots of little clips of what actually happened. The cops have already been out and investigated and seen that no crimes are committed. We're out there protesting and having our voices heard, and the left attacks us, gets in our face, pulls tasers on us, acts like idiots to us. And you try to turn it around and make it seem like they're the victims and we're the aggressors when it's always the other way around. You guys just like to manipulate the facts and try to make it go for your agenda, which is bullshit. The cops ain't going for it no more. They're looking at both sides now, not just your leftist sides.
Okay,
You know, at least most cops.
So you're saying the cops are seeing the video and they're not making arrests because you guys are doing nothing wrong, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Nothing
cool.
wrong.
Hey, cool. Hey, let's go over Spider Mike and him, with the cart with Jerry. The cops saw the recording of that. They didn't do anything. So I guess
Yeah.
they didn't commit a crime, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess as far as the police are concerned, no, he didn't.
Okay. Then why did you guys give death threats to?
As far as the police are concerned,
Okay, so
as far as I'm
anybody
concerned,
that
he absolutely stepped into him and hit him on purpose. It's 100% clear as day.
Okay.
You can't.
So
you
anybody
can't lie,
anybody
you
that gets
can't twist that around.
anybody that gets maced by Tinkerton deserves any death threats he gets. Is that's what you're saying, right?
These people are crazy.
No, you guys.
Let's go back to this here for a second here, guys. That was the Pam Tifa space talking to Tommy about different stuff there. Here's this thing over here.
Beat their ass up.
Yeah, I hate
Bully me
bullies.
no more.
I hate bullies.
But I let them bully me because it was just me. Bully my sister, I'm gonna fuck you up. There's a whole different
Well, I'm
story.
gonna come back tomorrow and I'll bring you a couple flashlights, okay?
Yeah, because I need them.
Well, I guess I'll give you something better. It's like a different type of light, so it'll last for a while.
I had my baby.
You had a baby?
Yeah, remember you seen me on the bike?
Yeah. How long ago?
January 26th.
Really?
Yep.
So where's the baby?
My mom has him.
Okay.
She's taking care of him for us. He was born full term, perfectly healthy baby.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And I started my prenatals late. Started prenatal pills late, and he came out perfectly healthy. I was like, normally babies don't come out healthy, even if you start them late. Come on now. Nope, he was healthy.
Okay. Be safe out here, okay?
I will.
I'll bring you a couple flashlights tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
Do you know any resources for housing?
Yeah.
I need to get my babies back.
I have. You want to get your baby back?
I need to get all 4 of my babies back.
Oh, first thing you gotta do is get clean. If you're
I
willing,
already know.
if you're willing to get clean and go to the rehab, I can put you in the
I heard
facility.
about Oasis. They
It's,
need
when
rehab
you're
that's affordable.
ready, let me know.
I will, because me and him have been talking about it. We need to get our babies back, and the only way we can do that is getting clean.
Let me know.
Get away from this bullshit.
Okay.
All right, what do you call a cat?
I'll give you a couple numbers tomorrow.
All right. If possible, can you come up with some cat food?
Yeah.
Because we got 2
I'll
cats
see-
over here.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
All right, thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Justice for Libby Gibson.
How we doing, guys? How we doing?
She knows one of the girls. I interviewed her. What up?
What up?
I interviewed her because
That person has a view there, at least in that tent.
Libby Gibson. Oh, the mosquitoes are deep out here, you guys.
I can imagine.
Look how big these mosquitoes are. They're lighting me up. They're biting me.
They're biting. They're biting.
I got to get out of here. It's all the swamp material.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
The mosquitoes are out.
Imagine taking your kids out there and this stuff.
I've met 6 homeless women that have had babies this year living on the trails.
Wow.
Well, we didn't see Little Viking, but we'll see her tomorrow. I'll go buy some more socks. Oh, I got brand new underwear for Little Viking.
Too much information.
Thank you guys for watching. Let me see who's in the building. Thank you, Britt 40.
Go for it. How?
Thank you. 2013 Shine for the $9.99 out there spreading joy. I appreciate you for the donation. Thank you so much. Polly King 2105. Appreciate you. Thank you. PDX Basehead. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate you.
I've donated to him before already quite a few times.
Salute Stephen A. Salute WRX STI 1987. Thank you. Appreciate you being a member.
Make sure you follow Valley Ray, guys. I'll link in the chat one more time.
Grape 8, what's up, my brother? The beautiful Stacy Mitchell.
What else going on? I thought there'd be more craziness going on, but what is here? These are the thing over there.
Thank you, Deborah 7000. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $50. Appreciate you. Thank you, love. PDX Basehead, thank you for the $2. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for watching.
Did he end it right there? I think yes, it did. Okay. Hey, Rebel Yankee, how you doing? Nice to see you. There's watching some Valley Ray action out there, doing it good. I'm not sure. I got Pam Hemphill talking to Tommy Boy on a space or whatever. We could do that, or I could replay my video from earlier today at a protest in Woodburn. Whatever you think is better. A lot of homeless people out in this area. You're a little too fast for the network to catch up with him there. I think he's only under 205 up there. I believe that's 205. Is that 205? It's northbound 205, isn't it? Bad signal, but I think it's Oregon City that way, Salem that way. Yeah, Salem, yeah, 205, yep. Ramsey. people. Get rich. You're doing good. Get Wolfie's in the house. Wolfie's hanging out. He's just pulling out with Belly Ray. I'm sure you guys are all subscribed to Belly Ray.
Antifa.
Oh, I know where he's at now.
Antifa handing out meth pipes and crack pipes.
He likes stopping by here because these people's sisters of whatever they call themselves, basically they know they can kind of get the free kind of supplies they need to keep their drug habit going. They give them food and other things like that too, I think, but most of the homeless go there to get their special supplies, you know. And they think the Antifa type leftists that are out there, they think this will help them out there. Like, if they're gonna do it anyway, no, what you do is you get them housing and help them stay clean, and get them housing if they can stay clean. That's how you help them, not to keep them addicted.
Yeah. You can come talk to me. Yeah, come talk to me. I need your hand. Are you representing this? I want to talk to you. No. I want to talk to you.
You can talk. Go ahead.
How come you're so far away?
Why are you so far away? I'm standing next to my car. You're standing on the sidewalk.
Well, you're a nonprofit. You should explain what you're doing here in my community.
We got hot food.
Your harm reduction.
This is my community too, man. I live this way.
Your harm reduction.
Yeah, sure.
I know what you are. Then don't act like you're lying on what you're doing. Well, be honest about what you're doing then. I don't do drugs like you. I'm happy to show you how to.
These are people are just, we're gonna give you Narcan, you know, but because you're giving them drug paraphernalia also, so that they can. My goodness.
Make money off handing out snorting kits.
You don't have any funding, dude.
You're a liar, dude.
You have a house and you got income.
You're a liar.
Yeah, how much does that coke cost?
You're a liar. I'm independent. I'm self-made. It's called being a businessman. I'm self-made. It's called being a businessman and not making. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them that are making money off your addiction.
Sounds more like a spoiled brat.
That's what they are. They're rich, handing out harm reduction. That's what it is. I'll be right back. See, the homeless defend them because they're supplying their drug habit.
Yeah, they do.
Punk motherfuckers. I catch them every time in my community handing out drug paraphernalia.
Yep, that's for sure.
Quit handing out drug paraphernalia in my community, motherfuckers. Sons of bitches. Go to your own community and hand out drug paraphernalia. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood. Valley Ray Street.
There we go, Valley Ray Street. Real skirts. I'm going to turn that back to mute there and see if that conversation is still happening over there with Pam Tifa and Tommy Boy, Conspiratard, and others out there. Let's see if they're still doing their thing here. Hold your horses here. What the heck? That's not the notification I wanted. That's the notification I want.
I don't care how people were banged in the ankle with the wheelchair. It was a big crowd. Maybe the wheelchair was hitting them. There is video of Tinkerton literally holding a man by the top of his head, tilting his head back so he could get mace into his eyes. A man in a wheelchair.
I've seen that video too. That's not cool.
Okay, that's fucked up. The guy is a threat with mace. I use
absolutely.
I used this analogy before. I love baseball. I have baseball bats in my car. So, I like to go to the batting cages and hit baseballs. That bat serves a purpose. It's to hit baseballs.
Right.
Mace serves a purpose. It's a deterrent. When I begin using a baseball bat as a weapon, it is no longer being used for what it's made for.
Offensive, yeah.
Same thing with mace. When you use it as a weapon, it's no longer being used as a deterrent. When you're using it constantly, and you seem to get enjoyment out of it, and it makes your people laugh and giggle, and you got the spicy. Oh, that's the extra. That's the habanero. When you get the spicy, and you laugh about it, and then when you get questioned by the cops, you walk away from the cops holding 2 thumbs up, like, yeah, I got away with this one too. Tinkerton's a little bitch. I hope that he gets arrested. It's going to be worse. It's going to suck if worse happens to him. But that guy that came up to him, Nick or whatever, that's not going to be the first time. I can almost promise that.
Yeah. I mean, we had that with Will. I don't know if you're familiar. He had a fast trigger on the mace
with fart
too.
spray. Yeah, he got Pam, and then he got the girl. And Tommy even admits that Will had no right spraying that girl with the fart spray on Halloween. So I don't see why he's not a little bit more aggressive with Tinkerton. Tinkerton.
He never sprayed fart spray. It was pepper spray. You talking about in Seattle?
Yeah.
No, that was pepper spray.
Okay.
Yeah, I told him right away.
That's still assault, buddy.
That's
still assault.
It wasn't. It was assault. I called Will out on it. I 100% called Will out on it.
No, that's Will though.
Players from like last summer.
Yeah, that's Will though.
But Tinkerton uses it in self-defense.
No, Tommy, you're wrong. He does not.
No. Yes, he does.
No,
Katie Davis court and I. She uses live streaming.
Tommy, I've
got. As we entered the, the 1 or 2 block radius of the ice building, everyone's attention went from ice to me and Katie and followed us around, and eventually everyone saw the clip where this lady came up to Katie and tried to assault her, and I pushed the guy off, and it ended up in a whole melee.
Yeah, defending Katie. I mean, I got no problem. Anybody that is on the protesting side that gets violent like that, I have no problem with anybody fucking them up. But Tommy, you had a 60-year-old. You had a 60-year-old guy with long hair, big beard, and he looked homeless. He got sprayed directly in the eyes by Tinkerton for simply approaching. Don't tell me self-defense. Tinkerton has never been touched because when
was this?
Yesterday. It's on camera as well, on multiple people's camera.
Right. When was
this? I'm just saying. You can say all you want. Doesn't make you right.
Did you see? Wait, all before that? Did you see all before?
Yes, I have. You never because you.
The war. I want to hear what you have to say, but we have to keep order because I can't hear what they're saying. One at a time. Raise your hand, and TikTok will call on you. Please don't interrupt when they're talking unless you've been called on.
Go ahead and finish, Tommy.
He was following us around, harassing us, bumping into us, pushing me since right when he got there. And he kept getting in our space and harassing us. And you're right, it's a deterrent. And that's what we used it as a deterrent to stop harassing us, getting in our face and yelling at us and putting his hands on us.
Okay, but
that's what it's supposed to be used for, right? Yes.
What pain you just put him in. Who laughs at other people's pain? Oh, he got the spicy. That was. I heard Shane. That was the extra habanero.
Yep. If you act like an idiot, Tommy, you're gonna get treated like an idiot.
What kind of a person mocks other people's pain?
Fuck around, find out.
Fuck around and find out. Yep. Wow. I don't have no sympathy for these leftists, bro. I have zero sympathy for these leftists. You know how many times I've been attacked, harassed, gave a concussion, and they laugh about it.
We all know the story, Tommy. We all know the story. At the end of the day,
you guys condone all that shit, right?
At the end of the day, Tommy, who came down to Patriot? Who came down to Patriot Corner after you got jumped and asked if you were okay?
Who?
You don't remember, Tommy?
No.
Spider Mike?
Oh, fuck. He was just being fucking.
No, he was genuinely concerned.
No,
I saw him earlier in the day in a chat asking, "Is Tommy okay?" After everybody's laughing and making fun of you getting jumped.
Yeah,
he was
ever since then, he's literally mocked me for it. Ha ha, you got your ass whooped. Ha ha.
15 minutes before that happened with Jerry, he came down and checked if you were okay because he'd been talking about it all day. Is Tommy okay? Did he go to the hospital? He was genuinely concerned. And then 15 minutes later, after he comes and checks on you, the incident with Jerry happened, and you immediately put a major target on his back saying,
yeah, because he knocked out an elderly veteran.
But you sit there and you say that when you guys are laughing at other people's pain,
he laughed at Jerry. He laughed after knocking Jerry completely unconscious and having to go to the hospital. He was laughing about it. Why don't you say something to him?
You see, you're doing the whataboutism. What about this? What about that? What about this? What about that?
So are you.
No, I think it's fucked up. And I've been for the past how long? Month and a half talking to you. I've been trying to get you to understand Mace is fucking horrible. You know it. You've been Mace. You know how horrible it feels.
It's not that bad.
It's not as bad as having to put your hands on somebody.
That little 60-year-old man, how much damage could he have? Would he have knocked you out, Tommy?
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to let somebody get to that point ever again.
But
Do you not understand
60.
that? I'm not going to let somebody get close enough to me to put their hands
Then don't
on me
be there.
to hurt me.
Then don't fucking be there. It's that easy.
I have a First Amendment right to be where the fuck I want and say what the fuck I want, TikTok.
Okay.
Without being attacked.
I think what you like. I think what you like.
Shit I've ever heard in my life.
I think what you like is just inflicting pain on people.
TikTok.
Yeah. Okay.
TikTok's a fucking nerd.
You stay in your deluded little bubble, bro.
Tommy
Stay in
has
your little deluded bubble.
Tommy's a man, and they have Mace. I've been hit twice. The first case I took
Shut your fucking mouth up.
and he won. Okay.
Bye, Ryder.
They couldn't prove.
Yeah, fuck you, nerd. Put some teeth in your mouth, bitch.
Who's this? Do you have their hand up? Do you need to be taken down? Yeah, that's a good idea. So we play victim, but I'm 72. Like I said, I've been hit. I've been maced. And I'm not standing here saying I'm a victim, but
Seriously?
it sounds like both sides are having the same issue here. Let's go to the hands, TikTok.
All right, Patrick was next.
Yeah, so taking it back to that night where Tinkerton maced the retard in the wheelchair. That guy was using that wheelchair as a weapon, charging Tinkerton with it. Now, here's the thing. Hold on.
He literally had bruises the next day.
Hold up. Now, you're talking shit about Jerry and his wheelchair, saying, oh, Jerry could use the wheelchair as a weapon. But what about
This channel doesn't condone name calling.
Transgender guy in the wheelchair that ran into Tinkerton?
Oh, gosh, his little 1 mile an hour turn of the wheel. Compared to what Jerry did.
Come on.
Wait,
Can you let me finish?
I was there. I got the video. I was right in front of it.
I got video
when it
too.
Happened. I don't care about your videos. I was there. My eyes know that he got caught on the wheelchair and his little pants or whatever, and he pepper sprays the guy. It was an accident, and you turned it into.
No, the guy was ramming Tinkerton with the wheelchair.
Yes, it was an accident.
No, he was. I got really clear video. If I wasn't on this phase, I'd go back, clip it, and post it.
Pepper spraying.
How much horsepower does that little wheelchair have? It didn't look like it was moving very quickly.
It doesn't matter. The point is, the guy could have just backed away and went off and did his business, but instead he persisted to use violence against Tinkerton, and Tinkerton used the least amount of force that he could use to get himself out of the situation.
They called him. You want Patrick? Tinkerton just gets his jollies off of fucking Mason people, and
no, he doesn't. He uses the mace so that he doesn't have to use his fists. And I think that is a responsible.
He's too much of a pussy to use his fist.
I don't think anyone wants to see Tinkerton's fist. Tinkerton's a tough guy.
I doubt he can throw hands. Trust me.
I can guarantee.
Tinkerton literally admits himself that he's not a fighter.
Yeah, he cowers down.
So he's not cowering down. He's keeping people away from us. He's keeping people from getting even closer in our space. It's a deterrent.
Yeah, but
it's
Tommy,
better than putting our hands on somebody, having to run them off with our hands. Because we've seen what happens when I use my fists.
What you're doing,
people go to the ground and I go to jail for having to defend myself.
Very illegal. When a jury,
no, it's not.
Yes,
otherwise,
they
would be in jail already. We've talked to the cops every single time he's had to use the mace. We've talked to the cops and showed them the video, and they said, "Okay, you guys are good to go. Have a good night." Because we use it as self-defense and a deterrent.
That's not self-defense.
Yes. Yes,
they weren't even coming close to me. He was just
stop gaslighting.
You're pointing fingers.
Who are you talking about? Which one?
Your hand is going out, pointing fingers all the time at somebody, putting your hand up to tell people to stay far away. They do the same thing to you, and then you just decide to hit them.
No,
You
that's
do the same
bullshit.
damn thing.
That's bullshit. I
Or
don't get in
spray 'em.
people's faces. They
You
get
are
in
not
mine.
a victim.
I
You're
do
a
not go
perpetrator.
into people's faces.
You
They
are
come into
lying, and
mine,
you're a
Pam.
perpetrator.
I never go up into anybody's face because I don't want people coming into mine. You can never show me where I initiated
Your
and ran up
finger,
into somebody's
your
face to
finger,
face.
your hand,
No.
your hand.
Pam, you're making shit
You're
up again,
pointing-
bro.
You're
You're
pointing at
making
'em.
shit up again.
No, I'm not. I'm
Pam, you're
gaslighting.
making shit up. Show me a video of me getting in somebody's face
That was just
unprovoked.
yesterday on
Show me a
Saturday
video.
afternoon.
Show me
That
the
guy's just
video.
talking
Post
to
it, Pam. You
You
post all
don't
my
like
other
what the hell
videos.
they're saying, so you pepper spray 'em for no reason.
I don't pepper spray anybody. I'm not allowed to carry pepper spray. I don't carry pepper spray. I don't carry any weapons.
Yeah, I've got a video. You showed me your pepper spray. You held it up.
Yeah, that was before I was on probation. That was before I was on bench probation, and I don't carry anything like that anymore.
All right, we're gonna go to impeach. Is impeach Pam? Is that impeach Pam Bondi? Cool, I agree with that. Go ahead, impeach.
No, it's me. Stop.
Oh, I stopped.
Hi, what's going on?
Stop the spin.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have a question, but before I get to the question, let me listen.
All right.
I'm just curious. How long are people going to keep arguing about what Tommy or these MAGA people keep doing? If they're going to use mace, then fine, let them use mace. Then you have to counter it. If someone maces me, I'm not going to say what I would do, but if someone maces me, the next time it's going to, it's going to be, it ain't going to be no mace. So other than that, there's no point in arguing. If y'all have a problem with someone that's keep macing people, and then you keep going down there, and you know he's macing people, and you keep getting maced. So my suggestion is, instead of wasting time arguing with Tommy and or whoever these people is, it's only two roads. It's like, bruh, if you keep macing, then this gonna go to another level. There's something that can happen to all of them, and they won't be macing nobody no more. Or just get maced and stop complaining. But you can't tell him that, oh, you can't do mace, because y'all just gonna keep arguing. He's gonna keep saying, oh, it's for self-defense, and no, it's not. Y'all gonna be arguing until the sun explodes. There's a way to stop someone from macing somebody. And if you ain't willing to do that, then I really don't see no point, because I'm only saying this because everyone in this room is like over 30 and over 35. Like, seriously. It's like, this is worse than high school shit. It's redundant. Y'all do this every other day or every week. Okay, this is what they do, and so is you either stop them or you just take the mace and don't complain about it. But my question is, and this is the question for both sides, those that's on the left, and I'm one on the left, but I'm not really with the protesting thing, and those on the right. With all this protesting, how has this moved the needle in any way or fashion? I'm curious to hear from people who got, well, the only person in here on the right is really like Tommy. So I'm curious from Tommy's perspective. He's down here every day like it's a fucking job for months. How has this moved the needle 1 inch? Because from the way I'm looking at, the world is moving in a we at war right now, almost in World War III. So how is this moving the needle in anywhere? If Tommy want to tell me, how has this moved the needle? I'm going to hear this.
I got it. Checked out on that one there. Hold your horses. Go back into it here in a second. Notifications.
Trump will have the authority to stop all protests, which means your freedom of speech. And he'll go to any lengths to make sure that happens. So part of being down there at the Portland ICE facility is standing up against Trump and holding our ground with our First Amendment right to protest
projection
against their government. And we have a right to do that without a bunch of thugs, these right-wingers, militias.
You have the right to protest.
And all the other
Everybody has the right to counter protest.
Come down there, and these megas that think they're patriotic by coming down there to stop the protest, which they haven't been able to. They were all laughing when they took down the camp, and we got them to stop. No, you didn't. We're never going to stop pushing against fascism. So it's more of a symbolizing that we are not going to go and stop protesting no matter what Trump wants. See, he couldn't get his National Guard down there. The Oregon was able to stop him. So he has sent down these people, and a lot of them work for the DHS in coordination with each other. They've been inside the ICE building. They've been on top of the building. They report to ICE. They report to Trump and Pam Bondi. So it's a coordinated effort to be down there at ICE to hopefully what they want to create is chaos and violence so that Trump
Chaos? Who
can have an
wants to create
excuse
chaos?
to implement the
Oh, I got it. There it goes again.
then meets the eye. I know you see a lot of people just protesting and Tommy and them coming down and starting their shit. But this is a symbolic protest. And it's very important that nobody stops,
Well,
even if they come there trying to harass us.
Did it do it again? Seriously? I think it did it again. I might just
those on the left that's protesting.
I might just restream Tommy Boy here for a second here, guys. Let me do this.
Yeah, I know Trump wanted to do certain things, but I think, me personally, I think people keep giving these people, Tommy and these people, too much credit. Trump and his administration, they don't even talk to people like Tommy.
Gonna leave and go back in again, I guess. Gonna see if I just play.
Yeah,
Tommy is not Tommy.
He uses them.
No. Yeah, this is my personal opinion. I believe that you or maybe others is giving Tommy and Tinkerton and real right side rebel. I don't even think he pays attention to what's his name, Tario. Tario did what he did. He went to jail. Trump done with them. He gave him his pardon. He done with them. He not fucking with them. Hell, he did. Do you just see what he did to Christine Ohm? Just gave her the boot. He see what he did with the Giuliani? Giuliani's like Giuliani was the mayor of New York. He gave him the boot. So Trump is not paying no fucking attention to Trump. Tommy, I know Tommy probably thinks, yeah, Trump ain't paying this motherfucker no attention, none. Now maybe Nick Sauter and the other dude, but Trump knows about them, but them dudes these people is nobody. He gets rid of people in his administration. These people, now Nick Sauter might be a different story because he might have a little bit more education than the other guy. I forgot his name. They may have a little bit more education. The girl Savannah Hernandez, because she actually went to journalist school. So she does have a little degree. But Tommy and Tinkerton and Real Side Rebel, man, these motherfuckers is white trash to them. Trump he don't talk to none of these dudes. He wouldn't even talk to none of these dudes.
That's racist, bro.
Yeah. Oh, well, then cool. Bro, yeah, well, however you Tommy.
If I say why you chimping out right now, would that not be racist?
Bro, listen,
but
Tommy,
you call me
Tommy.
White trash.
Tommy.
White trash. But
Tommy.
I can't say chimping out without being called racist. Come on,
Tommy,
now, big dog.
Wait. Okay, Tommy, let me tell you this, right? Because you over there in Oregon, I'm not gonna get too much of the tongue wrestling with you. You in Oregon, I'm in New York City. Listen, we ain't gonna get to all that. You can say whatever you want. If I was in your presence and you said something that I don't like, trust me, you going straight to you going straight to the hospital.
Oh, so
I'm not playing with none of it.
Stereotype, right?
Yes, I am. Yes. You're right. Yes, I'm violent.
Yeah,
listen, Tommy.
We all know.
Tommy, listen. Tommy, listen. I'm just so we clear. I'm black, male, from Harlem, New York, and I'm violent. There you go.
Yeah,
you got it?
Yeah,
good.
I know.
Okay, good. I'm glad you got it. Good. Thank you. Good.
In your favor, big dog.
Good. Thank you. So now you know.
This is just giving Tommy content for his YouTube stream, by the way.
Yeah. Listen.
Right now.
Let me explain. Listen. Let me explain to everybody. Let me explain something to everybody in this room. One, I'm Muslim, so I don't really care about. I don't care about no one's opinion that's human except Allah. Everyone's opinion and on this planet means nothing to me. You know why? Because neither one of you is my judge, and neither am I your judge. So whatever someone feels about me as a black male or whatever, guess what? What does it mean? It means nothing. So that's why it doesn't matter. Okay, that's number two. I don't give white people too much authority over me anyway. Those days is gone. Their opinion about anything means nothing. That happened back in the 1800s. They're done. Their opinion means nothing. We don't pay no attention to them.
So it's
Anyway,
okay for you to be blatantly racist, right?
you
But
can,
nobody
yeah,
calls
yes,
you
yeah,
out on it,
yes,
right?
yes it is. Yes, it is. What you gonna do about it? Yes, it is. So when you
Oh
see me
shit!
do something, yes, it is. So
I
now,
would never come to New York,
Tommy,
that commie state. That's
yes,
funny as hell.
yeah. Well, I'm waiting for y'all to come to New York City. If I ever find out, I'm just because I'm not coming out to
I'll
Oregon
make
because
a
I'm not.
post if I ever decide to come out there. I'll make a post just for
No,
you.
you won't.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
will.
won't.
I post every
No.
time I go anywhere. I ain't scared
Okay,
of
but
nobody.
yeah. See,
I ain't scared of nobody.
Tommy,
You guys can
you,
friend me with violence all
Tommy,
you want. It's not gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing, bud.
Tommy,
It's just a fact.
Tommy, you talk. See,
I've had
you
bigger,
listen,
tougher
Tommy,
motherfuckers pull guns on me than you ever will. That's for damn
Tommy,
sure.
Tommy, listen, Tommy, listen.
That's for damn sure.
Tommy, listen, bro, listen. On some seriously, you and everyone on that side,
Be right
y'all
back.
talk.
Be right back,
What
guys.
y'all talk is because one, y'all never really been through nothing, so it's easy to
You
do
must
that.
not
You
know
haven't.
me, bro.
Hey, Rooster, how you doing?
Yeah, you
must not
haven't
know
been through
who I
nothing.
You
You're
must not know
nobody.
who I am,
Tommy
big
would
dog.
never last in New York.
You
Yeah,
would.
no,
You
no,
must
no,
not know who I am. I've been
Tommy?
no,
through
no.
what
What
I
I
need to
mean is,
been through. You know.
no,
Yeah, I've
Pam,
been through the shit, bro. I grew up
Pam,
doing the shit.
I don't want to do
yo,
that.
yeah, what I mean is, Pam, most of the people they haven't really been through, and I'm because I come from a different thing because I came from the streets. I hustled, I sold drugs. I've been through street
I'll
stuff.
be right back.
That's kind of like the bottom of
Oh,
the
that's
barrel,
something to be
except
proud
going.
of.
Wolfie, your
I
turn.
am proud of it. Yeah, and I am proud of it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It boot me out again. It boot me out again. Doggone it. Okay. Where's that one? This one here. Okay. Oh, we're in a space. Okay. Oh, I got to leave the space. Okay. You can go back.
We'll let you.
Well, so you're gonna act like a child, is what it is. Is what I'm hearing from you,
TikTok,
Tommy.
let's go to the
Well,
next
I
hand.
thought I was able to engage. If he's talking about me, we can have a conversation. You know, I
Of
thought
course.
that's
Yeah,
how
but
we go.
you keep interrupting him when he's talking. He can't even get like
All right,
5 words
I'll
off
do
without you
better.
interrupting.
All right,
Why is
I'll
your
try
ego
to.
so hurt
I'll
about
try to.
this?
Going to hands.
I'll try to
We're
stop.
going to hands now.
You're having
All right.
a little tantrum. It's
I'm
kind of
having a big
immature,
tantrum.
man.
Save that
Not a
for
little
round.
one, a big
Save that
one.
for round two.
I'll calm
You do it in
myself down.
person and you're doing it in the
Woosah.
space, Tommy. You need a timeout.
All right, I'll calm myself down. Woosah.
All right.
There you
He
go.
needs to.
All right.
All right. We're moving to hands. PDX,
Yep.
AC, and then Ryan again.
Hey everyone, how's it going? So
Hey, yeah.
just to show a couple things, like I was saying earlier, Tommy's just in here purely for the grift. He's in here because this is how he's going to make his content now, is coming in and doing stuff like this, because he knows he can't get much closer to ice.
Yeah, real quick,
So
Tommy.
this is what he's got
Are
to
you
do.
streaming right now?
So there's about 3 or 4 other people. And right when I wanted that question answered. Leave and come back.
Your chat.
What-
That's all you're doing.
No,
Yep.
I'm talking to you
wait.
guys. I'm always
Hold on.
respectful when I come into these chats.
Hold on.
I'm always,
Quite
I always
honestly, I
come in
think
and I'm always
Tommy
respectful.
I think
Hold
Tommy needs to
on.
pay Pam for every time you use her like this in your
No,
streams,
listen.
Tommy.
No,
Quite
listen, boy.
honestly,
Hold on. The
Okay, she
reason
needs to pay
not
me
that you make much
every
anyway,
time she
Tommy. But I'm
posts.
just
hold
saying.
on,
Every
I'm
time
gonna
she
mute
posts about me,
everybody.
she has to pay me.
Okay, I just asked you to hold on and nobody's listening. I don't like to mute you, but if you don't hear what I'm saying, because you're talking over each other, look it. I love that they're here. I love that he's streaming it. I love that the message is getting out. You know why? Because there's another Pam like me that was out there with Mega listening to all their bullshit lies that the left want to turn this into a communist nation, that the left
Democrat,
steal
social.
all the elections, all the propaganda, all the lies that they put out there. People need to hear it. They need to hear. They wouldn't be in here if they were 100% solid in what they know they're doing. They're not. They feel guilty about what they're doing. They don't like what they're doing, and they know it. And they know I'm right. And that's why they hate me so much.
I
So
like what
don't
I'm
worry
doing.
about it, you guys. Pam might be listening, and maybe we can pull her away from Mega.
Pam,
You might need
your
to tell
own
the truth.
people don't even like you.
True.
Good. Maybe they shouldn't for being there on January the 6th.
No, they don't like you for doing what you're doing now.
All right.
I thought we weren't allowed to talk about January 6th.
I said other people talking about it.
Okay.
We can go back to PDX. Where'd you go? Yeah, back to PDX, and then Misi, and then Ryan again.
Yep, still here. So yeah, no, I was just wanting to point that out because yeah, it's one of those things that there's not going to be much of a productive dialogue with folks like Patrick, Tommy, Rain, them coming in here. It's all going to be pretty much content farming. It's all going to be that same kind of thing. And I know you know that, Pam. I'm just kind of pointing out to a lot of folks that if you're trying to expect a reasonable dialogue with them,
and
you're
they're
not going to get
having
it.
a
They're here
dialogue.
just for the entertainment and to make the money. And part of the evidence of that is I like to bring this up anytime I'm around Tommy because it's just proof positive that they're purely performative on what they actually believe in, especially like the wood chipper stuff is. He makes fun of child sex abuse victims all the time. He loves doing that.
What did he
It's
say?
one of his favorite things to do when someone out there that he knows was actually abuses a child. It just sets him off.
Is that
to the point
Shane?
where he's even talking on the stream.
My God, he did it again.
To show that these guys, they're not even about the stuff they say they're about. They're purely performative.
Purely performative. Come on, give me more than 10 seconds.
Okay. Go ahead, Misi.
There we go.
Okay, two things. One, this is going to be directed to Luther, and Luther, you don't need to respond because I already know based on what you said that you don't give a shit what any white person says. And that's a little disgusting because imagine if we said we don't care what any black person says. And you know what? Don't throw up because of what happened in the 1800s because my family wasn't even here and I'm white and you would still treat me like that.
You see
It's
the
an
people across the
absolutely
street.
disgusting thing
That
for
video
someone
earlier
who's an
today.
American to
Like, let's
say.
take pictures
So
of the
let's
guy
just
across
start
the
there,
street.
okay?
It's not
Second
doing
of all,
anything.
Pam,
He's
do you believe Antifa
40
is
feet
a
away
real
from
thing?
anybody causing trouble. I'm going to take pictures of him.
No, of course not.
Okay,
80,000 or how many have
do
voted for
They get
hold on.
Biden?
Do you,
It's a anti-fascist.
okay, hold
That's a
on.
made up bullshit propaganda.
Okay, you do realize though, in Texas this week, 9 people who got sentenced for being part of Antifa, an organization like everyone's been talking about. Got caught. That is a judge. Okay, so Warrior, here's the thing. You told Tommy to stop interrupting, but you've interrupted Luther, you've interrupted TikTok, you've interrupted me, you've interrupted Tommy, and you've interrupted Pam.
Two different people, to be fair.
And if you don't believe that it's true, then just get on your little Google or whatever you do and Google what happened in Texas and then come back and tell me that they did not get arrested and then went to court and it's because they're part of Antifa and it was proven that Antifa is an organized group. Until then,
How many
your little smart
J6
ass
criminals? How
comments.
many
We're talking about Antifa, not
1,500
J6.
J6 criminals? You can't
I'm
even
not, but
compare
I'm
it
not
to
talking about J6.
what the I am.
Okay,
I'm
good.
comparing.
All right,
They're
When
the
you
criminals.
deflect, it proves that you're
And
stupid,
so is
Pam.
Antifa, obviously, because the
Don't
court of law in
deflect.
the United States.
No, that name has been labeled. Do
Don't
you know that I
deflect.
couldn't get on a plane, that I was labeled a terrorist after January 6th? I could not get on a plane without being double checked. And my sister-in-law was with me. She's a CEO of a huge company, a millionaire. She
Doesn't
had to
matter.
be double checked too. And you calling them Antifa terrorists? How dare you?
No, I'm not.
No,
No,
we're
I'm not.
fighting fascists.
I never,
You're
first of all, I
you'll think
never.
us.
This
Me, see,
stupid
I've
woman.
unblocked you, but you're nothing but a
I'm not
traitor to yourself.
arguing.
You go
Pam,
into their spaces and talk shit. We don't
Pam,
care what you have to say.
Pam,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I got a
not
quick
coming in here and having an argument and getting
We're in
nasty
the
with
middle
you.
of Germany. Whether you like it or not, you got to wake up. They're trying to. Their ideology is not any fucking different.
Okay,
We're
Pam.
just
Misha,
aware of it. We're awake and we're pushing back on fascism.
Pam,
Fascism.
you're over a
That
4.
one. How
You're
many
over
of
a
these
Definition,
4.
Pam. What's the
camps are coming
definition?
out? There are camps after camps after camps
Not
going up.
National
10,000 people
Socialist
can be
Party.
held in them without water. Is that what the hell you want America to be about? They're not even going after immigrant criminals anymore. They're going after somebody that's from a Marine from another country. They want to get rid of him. They're arresting Americans. It's insane.
Pam.
Pam, you're a
okay, I got a
fascist.
quick.
Yelled at you. I never got
I got a question.
nasty to you. I asked you just a very quick question, and you're so over the top angry with me. I don't get it. Just because I disagree with you, you
I-
disagree with me, but
got
I
a-
don't
They
come to you
do.
like
I
that.
got a quick question. I got a quick question for you. See,
And Pam,
I saw that
please
story
check
about.
the news and look up what happened in Texas this week because I really would like to have a real.
I've already read it. I know what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, I did see that
But yeah,
story.
don't come in
But I
like
want to
that,
ask.
'cause I'm not coming at you. I'm just disagreeing.
All right.
With
Since
you.
we're asking the opinion about those people to text, I'm going to ask your opinion about the ICE agents that are raping the immigrants and then shipping them off to Texas so they can't get abortions.
Give
I
us
mean,
any-
you're in the
any
news.
proof.
You've read the news.
Any proof?
You've read the news. You know that it's.
You guys are like, I bring up a point and then you're like, no, we don't want to talk about that. Look over here. Look
No,
over
well, I'll
here.
talk about it. The 9 people that got arrested, they're dumb fucks.
You can TikTok.
Where's your source?
You don't understand, Misi.
Oh,
No,
and Misi, you
Where
don't
do you guys
understand.
come up with these outlandish ass things?
Sam, there was a request for you to unblock somebody, and I don't know if you want to, but I can tell you who has to be unblocked if you'd like.
Just send it to my DM.
I can't. I don't have that ability.
This is craziness.
Well, who is it?
It's Nubbins St. Nubbins.
I don't know who that is. I don't know the handle.
Nubbins. Nubbins. He's the guy. He's the guy that does the he's podcasting while he's in the lives. But Misi, I want to ask this. You're aware that Antifa is an idea and not an organization, right?
Okay,
Not
you
by
need
the
to
courts.
read the article, and no, I don't believe
I
that.
did read
think
the
maybe
article.
Okay, let me
It's
finish,
just nine.
TikTok. TikTok,
Okay.
let me finish, please.
All right.
He doesn't.
I
He just-
believe it started as an idea, but I do believe that now some people have organized. They speak to each other, they get together, they have plans, they posted different. They may
Says
not
an
be.
idiot.
Sounds like MAGA, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Doesn't
that
it
sounds.
sound like
You just
MAGA?
described all of the patriots at Patriot Corner.
All right, you can move to someone else because I don't want to talk over anybody, and you guys won't let me finish a statement. So we'll come back to
Well,
it.
put out facts, not what you're putting out. Put out
Look,
facts.
she can't get
Let's
a
talk
fact.
about
She hasn't
something
Look,
finished the sentence.
any article you're going to read about Antifa, that's not a name for them. But any of the articles like this, there's always.
It's just craziness. Oh, Reno's in there too. Wow, that could be interesting if he gets some. Is he a speaker? No, he's still a listener. Okay, one more time maybe.
And your hand up for a while.
Yeah, thank you. So Pam, I'm trying to figure out what. So you're
The
saying
blind.
the U.S. government is heading towards fascism. What specifically do you think what is fascist about the Trump administration?
She won't say.
Show us your papers. Enter without Fourth Amendment, or violating the Fourth Amendment to go
Are
into
you
people's
Pam?
homes.
Are you
14th
Pam?
Amendment violations. I mean, I could go on, but
Well,
I'm
14th
sure
Amendment. Okay, so they're not. So when they have a judicial, or excuse me, administrative warrant, if they see they're going whatever illegal they're going after, and they see them go in the house, they can go in the house. They don't have to have a warrant because they have the person that they're going to catch. You said the 14th Amendment too?
Yeah.
What specifically about the 14th Amendment?
In the 14th Amendment, it states that any person in the United States should receive due process. That's non-negotiable. Just like the word infringed in the Second Amendment is non-negotiable, okay. So is the word persons. It doesn't say residents. It doesn't say citizens. It says persons.
So you're referring to birthright citizenship?
Out of context.
It refers to everybody. Anybody that's within the borders of the United States is afforded due process.
But there's no one that hasn't got due process. But you're referring to the whole birthright citizenship that they want to pull the citizenship of people.
I'm referring to people that are being they're trying to do things the right way, and they go to immigration court, and as they appear in front of the judge, Stephen Miller has told all immigration judges to deny their case. So when they get denied, they walk out of court and are immediately tackled to the ground and taken without being read their rights, without being shown a warrant, without even being shown identification. They could just be kidnappers. They could be fucking cartel members that are just coming in the courthouse and grabbing people. These people don't know. So they have to act. ICE and I agree with Congress that ICE should act in the same manner as police officers, affording the same responsibility and giving people the same rights as a police officer. If you murdered a family of 5 and a cop just throws you in the car and takes you to jail and doesn't read you your Miranda rights, you get away with killing 5 people.
You get thrown out. Yeah,
exactly. And that should be the way that it happens with every immigrant that is picked up. If they're not read their rights, if they're not shown a warrant, if they violate procedures that would normally happen with a cop, then they should be able to have, file to have the case thrown out. And I know that a lot of people hate me because, I don't agree with MAGA, but Tommy will even attest to the fact that I believe that his lawyer was fucking him over by not demanding the case be thrown out when the cops basically were fucking Tommy over. When they didn't file the paperwork when it was Tommy's court date, that's a violation. That case should have been thrown out of court. When they gave him the wrong court, it was a violation. His lawyer should have said, Your Honor, we request that the charges be dismissed. It should have been wiped. And it's one of those situations where we can't pick and choose what we want from the courts. The Constitution mandates what the court does for us. So the fact that these people are not being afforded the rights that are emboldened in that Constitution, and you can argue and people can argue and fight and by gosh, it doesn't mean this. Well, you guys stood on the Hill on infringed when little children were being shot in the school, and you guys we can't infringe on the rights. Huh?
What children?
when children are shot in schools, the school shooting.
Oh, you're saying objectively. Okay.
Yeah, and people, we want gun. When people say we want gun control, you cannot, shall not infringe on the Second Amendment right.
He doesn't understand.
That one word seemed to be a stickler for Republicans, but when Democrats are saying, well, that one word in the 14th Amendment, Republicans want to put up a fight about it. It's like, if you're going to make your bed, lie in it. If you're going to sit there and say you can't take away gun rights because of that one word, the word infringe, then Democrats should have every right to say, well, you can't infringe on, or you can't change the wording of the 14th Amendment just because it doesn't suit your liking.
Well, in the words of the 14th Amendment, there's never been I'll say this there's never been a ruling on, you might refer to the Wong v. Ark, but that had to deal with parents that were here legally.
There's birthright citizenship, and that's still in the Supreme Court.
Right. It's been reinterpreted.
Trump is still challenging that, so we haven't gotten a ruling on it. So they could literally change the law. I mean, they could change the Constitution.
No, it's not changing it. It's reinterpreting it.
That's what I mean. I'm sorry. Yeah. But as of right now, where it stands, all the people that have been rounded up and thrown in the detention centers or whatever, it's basically unconstitutional, and they should all have their cases thrown out, and they should be allowed to file for citizenship the right way.
No,
the ones that were already doing it the right way should be allowed to continue and finish. The ones that
you don't
just
do
rounded
that.
up and thrown into
You break the law to
detention
get
centers
you
should have immigration lawyers that come there and help them to do it the right way, because their rights have been violated as a citizen, or not as a citizen, but as a person within the borders of the United States.
Well, I disagree that their rights have been.
And Ryan, what you're sharing, but the reality is they want it to be an all-white Christian nation. And you know it.
Here's
This
Pam
is about ethnic cleansing. It is.
They're not killing anybody, Pam.
Oh yeah, have you learned about those?
It's remigration, which is the same thing that Germany did in the 1940s. Remigration.
No, Germany rounded up and killed them.
Hey, Brett, how you doing?
I'm saying before the actual Nazism, like with the gas chambers and all that.
And Kristallnacht and.
So
Germany,
I can't mute it, so I got to talk over, and I don't like to talk over it.
They didn't know half of what Hitler was even doing. They
the video you're watching is my video from earlier today.
Anyway,
yeah, it was all behind closed doors.
We need to go to hands. You got another question, Brian?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. East Coast. You were next after Ryan. Ryan,
Tommy Boy's in there somewhere.
Hey, can you hear me?
Go ahead, East Coast.
Hey, I don't know, maybe I'll offer a unique perspective because I'm Canadian.
Speak up a little louder if you can.
Oh, okay. Let me try.
Canadian.
Yeah, I hear her fine. I hope everybody else does. But yeah, if she wants to adjust her volume.
There. Maybe this helps. I'm in Canada, a little unique, joining a group like this, but I've actually been following Portland since, 1999. Wow. I watched the riots in 2000 after George Floyd died. I watched folks like Portland Andy and them who were like the early streamers out on the ground in Portland.
Me.
I've always watched Portland because it kind of shows a direction, if there are protests happening somewhere else. If it's violent in Portland, you can kind of see that it'll trickle over. You're kind of like the leader of these protests that happen across the country. Over the years, I've gotten to know all the personalities, and I watch both sides. I watch a lot of the streams in the evening. I turn them on, and I see what happens there. The violence didn't start in the summer. Last summer, the violence has been there for a long time. Portland used to be called Little Beirut. It's been there. It bubbles. I think what happened last summer, I think if I could give some word of advice to the left, I think you lost your focus. Honestly, when Tommy and them showed up, it felt like you were no longer protesting a cause. And then you really kind of, it's more than just going down to Patriot Corner or following them around. It's every 3-4 days there's a new poster.
I gotta correct you. They're not following them. They come to them.
No, they do follow
I'm down there. I know. I got the video.
You're not there that often.
They follow me around.
I heard.
No,
I'm not gonna let you put out propaganda. It's not gonna happen in this space. You need to hear from somebody that's there
She just likes
and
to.
watching it.
Whenever there's
Yeah,
a
they follow me
narrative she
now.
doesn't like
and
that's
I
true, she
watch
always
multiple
deflects.
No, I
streams
watched
on
them.
both sides.
I saw what
both sides.
Nick even said, "Come on, boys," and they take about
Okay,
10
Nick
or
has
15.
been there what 2 or
They
3
go
times
down
in the
Go to
there
Pam
last year.
Hill on
they
Twitter,
were.
Put it in
ZDR
purpose
6852.
I'm not going to let you put out
And then you should see
propaganda,
her
dear.
thing over
You're
there.
not. I don't want to hear from you.
Might have to follow her or
Sorry.
something like that. But Pam
You're
Hemp Hill or Pam
closed-minded, and
Tifa
you're seeing what you want to
on
see,
X.
and that's the problem.
I've
We're the
joined too
first
many of
to
these.
point out
Yeah, she's
if the
wild,
left
yeah.
is doing something wrong. We're different than the mega group. I have watched many people down there confront their own side when they're doing something that they don't like them doing that's causing any violence. And that's why I've been there,
Very rare.
because I appreciate and respect that. But these people are coming around in a group to get live contact because they're getting paid by their live streaming to cause problems there. They could be on the other side of the street with their signs and leave us alone. Yes, people are going down there, but let me tell you why. Because they are ICE. These people that are down there, these live streamers, are Trump. And that's okay if they're down there confronting
No,
them.
I'm not Trump.
But they're always peaceful. They get
You know what?
they
They
get
can live
pushed
stream also.
and pepper sprayed.
And you know what
I
they could do with
watched a
their
woman get
donations?
knocked down and
They
pepper
could give
sprayed.
them
She's not even
to
touching them.
children of
I've been
illegal
hit
immigrants
twice
or
and
to
maced, and I
the
don't touch
immigration
anybody.
lawyers.
So I
If
don't
they
want to
wanted
hear
to, they
your
could do that
bullshit.
kind of stuff if they wanted to. They could probably make a lot of money doing that if they were smart enough to do that.
Well, Pam, I've been harassed and I don't live stream at all. So what do you? How would you explain that?
Yeah, I have feedback for both
He's a big
sides,
white
but
guy. That's why
obviously
they
I can't
attack him.
speak to the left for whatever reason.
No, that's not true.
Thank you,
Just
Tiger. How
continue
you doing? Nice
speaking.
to
I'm
meet
in
you.
Pam, let
Canada. I'm not there. I'm not in Portland. I watch both sides, and I watch
That's fun.
packs of the left follow the right around and entice. And I'm not saying that's right.
I
I'm
should have stayed
not.
longer, but I had other things to
But
do.
I watch it on both sides. And when we pick out Tommy and them and we keep saying that they do this for clicks,
Wolfie's
on the
in the
left
house.
side, I see vendors
Hey,
like
Tiger in the
Pretend
house.
Media, who's constantly asking for money on his stream every 10 minutes.
Yeah, but he's not going
It's
around
both
harassing
sides.
anybody and verbally abusing nobody.
So then on the right
On his
side,
chat, I'm
let's
pretty sure I've heard
talk
some people
about
say he
Mace
says
and
bad
things
things
like
about
that.
other people in his chat.
So because I've watched
Maybe not to
since
their face, but he says
2000
bad things
in Portland, I've
about people
seen
on his
some
stream.
of the most violent things happen in that city. I've watched them burn that city down. And I can tell you, it takes a split second for the person on the opposite side of
Well,
you.
East, do you know about the
It
umbrella
takes
man?
a second.
East, do you know
It
about
takes
the
a second.
You've been following. Then do you know about the umbrella man? He was a
I
mega
know
and
about
burnt
people
down.
like Andy Now and all
No,
of
I'm
those
talking
people.
about the
Yeah.
umbrella man that was a mega that burnt down a building. I can put it in the bubble. So it was a setup.
It really
Damn, it's
takes a
crazy.
second for one person who loses their it took me a long time as Canadian to
I
get
want to
really
say it's
used to some of
Waterfront
the
Park. I
things you
think is
guys
where
say
most of
to
the
each
guys are going to
other.
be on that
As
one there.
Canadian, I could never say the words you
But
guys say.
as far
And
as the Tommy
honestly,
Boy
it took
types or
me a
something
long
like that, I
time
think
to
they're going to be at
realize
Waterfront
that
Park.
words
That
are not violence.
No King
But
Sing
I
is
can
going to be,
understand how they
or
may
with
trigger
the parade.
people
There'll
to
probably be a
be
parade in
violent.
Portland.
But honestly,
I'll
when you're
probably
in that
be more local or
situation,
something
based
like
on
that.
what
Then
I've seen in Portland,
fiddle
you've
with
got
that.
seconds to decide. Because if you're wrong and that person decides to commit harm, and I'm not talking about throwing a few punches, things can escalate
Not
very
to Portland.
quickly.
No,
So I
I'll
know
probably go to
Will,
a protest, but not to that
Tommy and the
protest.
group took care of him very quickly when he got out of hand. Tinkerton, on the other hand, he doesn't strike me as a fighter. You know, the other night I watched him for an hour with this little guy, all dressed in black bloc, chase him around and demand a fight for an hour in his face.
Yeah, do you
What
know
was
what
the
he had done to him and his friend?
I don't know what he did to him, but what I can say is he maced him. And I heard earlier on the call someone say, well, he's a coward. What do you want him to do? He has every right to be there. You have someone screaming and pushing for a fight for
Boy,
an
you're a
hour.
great enabler.
Didn't you say you were going to be calling out the right? You just seem to be advocating for them.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not advocating.
I'm not hearing I'm not hearing very much anti-right here. I'm hearing nothing but anti-left.
Okay. What I said is that Tommy took care of Will very quickly when things got out of hand with Will. Did he not?
Okay, he did, but can he do the same thing to Tinkerton? Tinkerton's got way out of
I'm
hand.
asking you guys, when it comes to Tinkerton, there are moments where I see him maybe prematurely use mace. When I look up and I read the laws in Portland, Oregon around mace, it's about your own fear and your own use of it, right? If I feel fearful, I can use mace to protect myself.
But wait,
Okay, let me.
If
you better
you
show why
know,
that you had that fear.
if you know that Tinkerton's going to mace you, then why don't you just leave him alone? I don't necessarily agree with the macing all the time, but why don't you just leave him alone?
Because he wanders around with Ground Zero, who sits there and insults people, and he's a total dick to other people. Tommy will get loud on his microphone or on his megaphone with people. So Tinkerton is standing right there to the right or to the left, and I've got about 12 different screenshots of Tinkerton spraying mace directly into people's eyes from the side. From the side does not mean that somebody's coming at Tinkerton. It means that he's sitting there spraying the mace in order to defend whoever he's with. So that's not self-defense. The word self is kind of a key aspect of that phrase. So when he's doing it from the side and spraying people in their eyes, that's him basically just abusing the use of mace, just because apparently he likes it.
In Oregon, it's legal to use force in defense of others when you think someone's in
That's what
danger.
I thought. That's what I thought too. But
And
hey,
he's not
listen,
a bodyguard.
guys,
You have to
I
have a
watch
license.
both sides. I definitely, I'm Canadian, obviously, so I'm not on either, but I definitely lean right, as you can kind of hear. And there's a reason for that.
What a shock.
I live in a country where the last time we tried to protest, our bank accounts got frozen. I live in a country that allows anyone to come in whenever they want to, and we don't screen them. And I have a prime minister who's best friends with Europe and the UK government. I'm really worried where my country is going. And I have to think, I need to find hope.
That is a guy named
And
TikTok.
as yucky as
The
some
guy
of the
that's
things
male
Trump
speaking.
does, do I
TikTok
like
is the
Trump?
co-host with Pam.
I can't listen to him, to be honest.
See if I can.
But somebody has to make hard decisions to
TikTok.
kind of right the wrongs, because if there isn't hope that America can
TikTok
figure this out, then there's no hope for my country. None. So I do hope you guys can find some level playing ground. I'm not sure these forums help.
Calm down.
I do, and I'm going to call out one thing, and it is left leaning. Sorry, Pam. When people like Nick Sorter shows up, he's been there 2
or 3 times. And restart it again here.
Not
their ideology is.
And what I do find, if I'm going to be honest, when I watch all the sides, is when you're there, there's a bigger crowd. I'm sure that people want to see you for whatever reason. But when you're there, I also see more assaults happening. I see more people in each other's faces.
Then what happened
and a lot
yesterday?
more
I wasn't there.
aggression.
What has happened 3 weeks that I wasn't there? So stop that bullshit.
She said more
They
assaults.
just
She didn't
like
say
to-
no assaults.
I'm not
She said
saying
more
it doesn't
assaults.
happen when you're not there. I'm saying
Listen,
the
Pam.
assaults increase when
That's
you're
not
nearby.
true. That's not true.
That makes
The
sense.
event on the 14th on Saturday night, that was a planned event. That's something that Pam came into town for, was a planned event. It wasn't, like Pam just showing up and saying, rounding up the groups and say, hey, let's go fuck with MAGA.
You didn't say it wasn't a planned event.
It was
You
a
said when
planned event.
Pam's
A lot of
there,
the events that are down there
all the
are
bad things
planned
happen.
events that turn big. They start out at is it Pioneer Park, Tommy?
Thank you, Brett, for watching.
There's several parks
Elizabeth
you guys start at.
Carruthers.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Carruthers, the one that's right down the street.
Yeah.
No.
The one
I'm pretty sure it's Elizabeth
Hey,
Carruthers. Carruthers.
No,
The one where
what
they
they're
Turn
trying
the
to-
audio on here.
TikTok, what they're trying to
It's across the street here. You guys will see what I.
TikTok, what
doing
they're
across
trying to
the street
do is
here.
find a scapegoat. So
Yeah.
they're using
Let's
me
know how nice I was
for
to
the violence
them also.
increasing, and
Right,
I'm not.
like you're the ringleader. You're
And
not,
you know how
definitely
many
not the
times
ring.
I haven't ever been able to catch what happened?
All right, here we go with the other audio here. Hold on. We'll get back to Pam in a second.
Oh, this one doesn't have it?
Yeah, this one's good as long as you watch where you're going on this one here. But anyway, there's a nice Hispanic guy that was there and everything. He was big on free speech. Everybody act like an adult, you know, and things like that. But I told him before we walked over here that they're going to confront me and get in my face and everything because they assume I'm a far right winger or something like that. They don't know me. I didn't even, when I came there, I walked past them and over to the other side of the street. They know nothing about me besides the shirt I was wearing, bellish, whatever. That's all they knew, and that I was filming them in a public place. But so that was the evidence in my mind. Before I walked in the street, I just told the other guy and everything. Because of that stuff, they are going to confront me. The blue coats are going to follow me. Play it along here. It's all good. This is the one that has it over here. Chat. This one's got it over here. You did stories. You see what I mean? There's a few ladies out there, but yeah, one of them really bugged me. Two that really
More
bugged
blue
me.
coats coming just because I'm filming.
Watch them come. See over the left?
All I'm gonna do is walk
towards
me Dollar Tree.
What I should have done is like, no, I'm not going to go across, just to see how silly they are. Look, or whatever. I should have went back to where I was and watched them follow me back to where I was, but I was already going along. Walk them around. Four blue coats for two guys. One Hispanic one. Look up. Listen to how nice
How you guys
I am.
doing today? You guys doing good? You doing good? Everybody good? Good.
They wanted me to answer the simple question of, are you doing good? How you doing?
Indivisible, that was the name of the organization.
I should have asked, when I talked to your leader.
Are you guys doing good?
Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what
I doubt I'll do anything.
How you doing, guys? How you doing?
They profile, yeah. It was a red.
We'll walk right here. We'll walk by once real quick.
Flag on it.
See what the signs look like here.
Wrong flag.
Full sign.
Hooligan.
Good. Hey, never mind. Cool.
On the way back, what I did is I gave them all a thumbs up. I should have done that on there, you know, just as to be a nice thing or whatever. Instead, I was just kind of reading it and looking at them, whatever. But I should have kind of said, for the ones that I kind of agreed with, which there were some that I agreed with, I should have given them a thumbs up just to be even more friendly or something like that.
Cool. Hey, they want to show their signs too. Come on. Hey, frogs, how you doing? Good dancing. Good dancing.
There's a guy. This was the guy right there that was looking whatever. The blue hat. The blue de-escalator there is blocking me as I'm walking along the sidewalk there. Looks like he was unintentionally trying to block me. Maybe he wasn't supposed to go up. Maybe just get out of the way. And then knocking down the frog of the red coat. Nice. A short lady there in front of me or whatever was a little bit funny too. Go dancing. Oh, is that what you're talking about with the dancing? My dance right there. That's all dancing. I wanted to dance with her, but I was okay. They were trying to hurry me along or whatever. Trying to do some fist bumps too with people that I agree with their signs on, you know. Let's see if I can find somebody I agree with signs on here. Brown and proud, nothing wrong with that. In the Ice Age, I really agree or disagree there. Ashamed, outraged, resisting. Let's see if I try to find another one I can. Well, here, this lady was nice and everything. Ashley wanted to ask me a question. Who am I with? And listen how loud it gets as I'm trying to tell her my channel and everything. I tell her my channel, and she's like, couldn't hear anything. Let me see why I couldn't hear anything.
Myself. Yeah. Only Mr. Bill on YouTube. Only Mr. Bill on YouTube.
See, they knew that they don't want the conversation to happen there. I'm trying to tell the lady in her ear, she wanted to hear who I'm with, so I'm trying to tell you only a Mr. Bill, only a Mr. Bill. She couldn't hear me the first time. I tried to say it 3 or 4 times. These people want to block out. They want to take pictures of me the entire time. I'm telling them who I am, and they don't want to hear it. Weird.
Only a Mr. Bill on YouTube. Only a Mr. Bill. Thank you.
They need to use your name to hear again.
Drone up here too.
Yeah, I had to end it or whatever. Loud. It's here.
Where'd the other guy go? The guy I walked through a second ago, was he still down there?
That's what I was wondering about when I was back here. He might have went back there and had conversations, maybe they were nicer to him because he was Hispanic or something like that. But I don't know. He had a Nike hat on. Maybe they don't like the Nike hat. He's a good guy. What's the conversation yet?
How you doing? Only a Mr. Bill on YouTube in case you want to know who I am.
Like, he wants to take pictures of me, but she wouldn't write down my YouTube page. It's like, only a Mr. Bill, there it is. There's a chance. And listen to this conversation I had with this guy here for a second here. Nice guy. There's minding his own business, but kind of interesting.
Only a Mr. Bill on YouTube. Good day.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing? Are you a big free speech absolutist there, sir? Everybody has the right to free speech and freedom of the press, right?
Absolutely.
So why do you think that I'm getting kind of harassed here practicing my free speech and First Amendment rights there?
I don't control everyone.
I know. I just. But if you would talk to them, what would you say? Like, let somebody else have their free speech, just like they're having their free speech. Right?
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Simple, straightforward thing there, Not too hard to do. Let somebody else mind their business. You mind your business. Pretty simple to do that. As you see, more blue coats coming to follow me. Wow. Guy.
That was fun.
That was wild.
Should we go back through, guys? Should we go back through? Hopefully that other guy was okay. How you doing?
BCP was in my chat saying, go back through. Like, okay. I was going to do it anyway, but needed a little bit of encouragement at that time. The one lady looked like she might have been a Walmart greeter. Yeah. Nothing wrong with older people. I'm getting there, but see, they're still taking pictures there. I'm 50 feet away from them, and they're still taking pictures of me that far away. Isn't that crazy? Okay. I'd say some other stuff here, talk to the chat for a little bit, and then I start to make my way back here. Hold on. Right there. There we go.
Okay.
Really couldn't find her on that one. I think you might have to follow her or something like that. I'm guessing. Wolfie, I'm not sure. But blocked or something like that. But sometimes they take it out and things like that also. Sure. If you want to just listen to it, Tommy Boy has it on his channel.
My goal is to get an answer about how their day is. Okay, that's my goal.
And here's this lady here, nice enough lady here. After I told her my channel or whatever, I didn't appreciate her next comment after that, but nice enough to at least want to know who I was or something like that. So we'll give her credit for that.
Only a Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill. Only a. Everybody for seeing.
Notice what I'm not putting her on video and everything. I'm killing the stream by showing what's going on in the street rather than what's going on next to me, because there's another blue coat next to her that kind of doesn't want me to talk to her or her to talk to me.
Okay, let's see. It's one word. Make it one word. Yeah, go and film it so you know where I am. You don't have to film who I am, but you'll get to find out who I am by watching what she's doing here. She's being at MR.
There's the blue coat or whatever was trying to film her phone. It was kind of funny, and maybe my phone too, or something like that. But like, why are you filming somebody's phone screen in a private area?
Subscribe if you want to.
Here comes.
I'm a nice guy or whatever. Just do First Amendments, see what's going on at the protest, ask people how they're doing. Hoping I get an answer. You're not doing good? Not doing good? Just ask me how you're doing. You're doing good? Okay, good. Okay, cool, thank you. And just walk through one more time. Be right back. You guys do believe in free speech, right? Freedom of the press, right? Good. This is freedom of the press. That's how this works. So you're doing freedom of the press? I'm doing freedom of the press.
Yeah, but
Good deal.
I'm upset if you turn out to be a MAGA asshole.
No, I'm
a MAGA. Oh, she said something to the effect of, "I hope you don't turn out to be a MAGA a-hole." Like some of the older people in that town are just so confused. I like this guy here, though. I had a nice little conversation with this guy here. He was kind of pro First Amendment. He even gave me a fist bump and things like that. Listen to this conversation.
free speech guy. Everybody has a right to vote who they want to vote for, too. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank you for answering right away. I appreciate that. Some people, they didn't want to answer right away. I don't know why.
I don't think anyone's, you have the right to do what you're doing, and they have the right to do what they're doing. So.
Cool. This one? No?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You just gotta be respectful when you're here.
Yeah, yeah. And then a lot of people, they don't mind showing off their signs and everything, just kind of see what their thoughts are and everything, you know.
Gotta be respectful when you're here. I've did nothing but, I mean, maybe he was just kind of making himself look good in front of the other blue coats, like asking how people are doing, smiling as they go by, waving and things like that. Nothing but respectful to the people there. So, but he made it sound like I was not being respectful somewhat at that point there, but we'll see.
I know they probably don't want to be interviewed or something like that. I'll respect that, but I just want to see what their sentiments are by reading their signs. It's all good. Thank you for
the protest is all about.
Exactly. So, yes.
This guy here in front of me in the gray shirt, if you guys were watching the other day, I don't know if I got him on video or not, but I think it might be the guy that was in Portland the other day by chance, maybe. Is it the same guy? You know who I'm the guy from yesterday at the Iranian protest thing? Maybe it's a different guy or something like that, but it sort of looks like that same guy, but I could be wrong. Probably not, because it's 30 miles away. Anybody translate for me?
Code over here.
While I'm doing this, I'm giving them thumbs up on their signs up as I'm walking by. For the artwork, if nothing else.
I tried the fist bump.
Well, they got a generator over there too. They were really organized for this thing.
Oh, you're fist bump on that? I'll say illegal immigrants fist bump. Legal? No. Okay.
I like that one. It's like immigrants or something like that on a sign. It's like that legal immigrants. Like fist bump if you say legal immigrants, but they don't like that one. FDT. That must be the union. Free something or other. I can't tell what that is. Oh, FDT. Okay, never mind.
I'm doing a quick little dance. Sorry. Yeah.
The other guy back there, he said whatever, like let him be what he wants to be. I'm thinking that's what he was sort of saying back there, like just there he's not doing anything, so why would you bug him? Cool. That's cool. Gretchen is
I agree with most of your guys.
I know, and I'm giving it a thumbs up, and the blue coat is getting in the way. I'm guessing the blue coat doesn't want to see that this right winger in her mind is a nice guy or something like that. You know, I'm literally there giving them thumbs up on some of their signs. You know, that I kind of agree with, and I'll agree with the pigs. You know, literal pigs out of the city, things like that. Yeah, they belong out in the farm. And see if you guys like my little conversation here. This is the other blue coat here that was acting a little fascistically, in my opinion. So, and you can see how organized they are. They got those radios right there. So she didn't want to say anything either.
Again, only a Mr. Bill on YouTube. You're doing every interview. You got your camera. Somebody wanted me to interview somebody that takes video of me. Did you want to have an interview or say your opinion or point out my page is only a Mr. Bill on YouTube? You don't want to say that? Okay, you don't have to. Did you ever tell me how your day was going? Usually, you know, when you're somebody had a thing about human rights and everything, I'm talking to you like another human here, so I'm asking you if you're having a good day. Usually the response would be, yes, I am having a good day, or no, I'm not. The lady over here probably will get answer and say if she's having a good day, yes or no, or give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up. Awesome, good. That's all I'm asking.
Spreading democracy, baby.
No, I appreciate
Spreading democracy. That's what it's all about.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're out here using your First Amendment rights. That's what I'm doing. But and they're using their First Amendment rights to take video of me for some reason. But the funny thing is, it's not, the optics don't look that great and everything when you're kind of trying to prevent somebody from kind of utilizing their First Amendment rights. It doesn't make you guys look like you're being very democratic. Things like that. I appreciate you guys letting me walk in there, but this kind of behavior here, it does not make you look very Democrat. You understand? So make you look a little bit, some people might call fascist, is what you're acting like here. Just FYI. I don't like fascism, so I hope you guys aren't spreading fascism by sort of preventing people from expressing their First Amendment rights and attacking them and sharing information or something like that illegally. Hopefully you're not doing that. I tried to have a conversation. I appreciate you having a conversation.
That's how the needle moves.
Exactly. You do know by doing what you're doing, by following me, it's very fascisty to follow somebody that you might not agree with. That's very fascist behavior. I'm walking away from your events. Can you please leave me alone? That would be the nice thing to do and be non-fascistic by leaving me alone and letting me mind my own business. You mind your own business and help out the protesters over there that are seeming to having troubles. If you look over there, protesters are over there. I'm over here. Leaving you alone. I would appreciate you guys leaving me alone. Thank you. Have a good day.
I think that was nice of me to say that, you know, in a very nice way. You know, it's like, quit following me. How hard is it to stop following me? They dropped or whatever by Dutch Brothers.
And you leave me alone, guys. Did they learn their lesson? was fun. That was fun, guys. That was fun. How we doing?
Yeah, so you go back to Pam there. That's pretty much all that happened at that point there. Let's go back to the space here. Hold on. This one here.
All right. If you remember, raise your hand, and I'll be sure to call on you. Go ahead, Pete.
Appreciate it.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah, I thought it was PDX.
No, it is. It's PDX. Oh, I'm sorry. It's MEC and then PDX.
I agree with a lot of what
I know,
you
Rooster. I know. I
said, and
tried.
I've said that
I
same
didn't think I was going to be
thing.
successful.
And I don't know why Impeach came in and told the majority of a white room how he does not give a shit about any of our opinions, but then goes on his tirades like he is going to be our savior in life.
Wasn't that
We don't care
the tall
about
Hispanic
your
guy? I liked
opinions
him
if
for the
you
most
don't
part. He
care
was doing
about
good.
ours.
He wasn't
If
really
you care
following me.
about
He was
ours,
kind of
we would care
doing the
about
rants. It
yours.
seemed like there.
You insulted basically
The
everyone
women
in
that were
the
following me
room
though,
when
that
you
was
first came
very
in.
odd. They kept following me. Especially
It's
that one
breaking the
older
races
one.
up. It's making the situation worse. And to come in and try to mansplain to East Coast what she should be doing as a white woman in Canada, and you have no respect for what she's saying or her opinion, is ridiculous in my mind.
Go right about it. Disinformation. I don't care about opinions. We all got them.
Everything
just
she
like
disagrees with
assholes.
is
We all got one.
disinformation to her.
But when it comes to
Pam.
disinformation, and I mean disinformation,
No, it's
whether it comes
information you
from me
disagree
or
with.
anybody, we need to call that out.
Pam.
But that's
what's
not what he did.
destroying
He
this
said
country.
that's not what he did. He came in
Oh,
and
look
he
at your
said,
own self. All you're doing is pointing
I
at
know.
somebody else. Why don't you look in the mirror,
Yeah,
dear?
Pam. She's speaking about me. Just to address her real brief.
I know.
I didn't. So she's correct. I didn't speak about. I gave my opinion. It wasn't nothing about anything that's factual. So yes, it's my opinion that those that's on the right, whether you're in Canada or in the US, whether you're secretly on the right and act like you're in the middle, but you're really on the right. Yeah, I'm here to tell you, and I'm not here to be your savior. I'm here to just be your warning. Hold on, let me finish, and then.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, let me finish, and then let me finish. Yeah, well, let me.
You said,
well, let me finish.
you don't
Well, let
want
me
to hear
finish.
what any of us have to say because we're white.
Yeah, well, let me finish, and then they can have the room back and give it back to you, and then you can do your little whatever spill. So, as I said, just so we clear, I'm not here to be no one's savior, but I am sending you a warning and just telling you that if you're on the right, whether you're in the US, Canada, or any other country, or you're secretly on the right, but you come in and you act like, no, I'm just in the middle and I'm really just balanced, but just we know that some of us, we can see through you punkin, okay? Yeah, there is no hope for you. So you might as well just, when you get offline, you might as well get you a bottle of bourbon and drink the bourbon, because the world that you think, where you're going to have black and brown people oppressed and be at the foot of white racist people, that's not going to happen no more. That is not going to happen no more. If you
Let him speak. Let him speak.
You're going to deport black and brown people and bring over white South Africans and have a white America, it's not going to happen. Okay, so go get you a bottle of bourbon, boo, and do what you do.
Okay, first of all, are you
It is
calling
happening.
me
It's gonna happen
pumpkin?
more too.
Because I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that.
Okay, you can
Second of
stop
all,
with all the nicety. I'm done being nice to you, MC. Okay, so really, it's
okay,
really
you don't
this.
have
So
to
be
be nice.
clear, it's really fuck you and don't talk to me no more. How about that? Thank you.
You why? Because
He's
you came in
crying.
and you said that you don't
What are we,
want
5
you
years old?
don't
Don't talk
want
to
to
me no
hear
more.
the
Yo, talk
opinion
your
of
shit,
white
King.
people. And
But-
I took offense to you saying that you don't want
I'm not again. Hold on.
Used to try to defend you, but you are right wing racist conservative from Long Island, okay? And I'm
Listen
done
to him
dealing with you.
cry. Listen to him cry.
talking about the fact
Yeah,
that
she won't
you
call it
came
out when it's on the
in
left.
and said you don't care or want to hear the opinion of white people. That is reverse discrimination. That's what we're talking
No,
about.
that's just
You're
racism.
so-
It's not reverse discrimination.
It's called prejudice,
It's
not
racism.
racism. If it's to a
It's
class that's never.
racist.
Okay,
Never been oppressed.
Hell no. Anybody
By
can be
the way,
racist.
I wanted to
Anybody
bring
can
up
be
this.
racist,
I
my
thought
guy.
the original point of this whole conversation was about the lawsuit against Tommy and coordinating that for macing people.
Yeah, let's go
What
back to
happened to that?
Going off on a tangent.
Pam, what happened about that?
And you know it.
me.
Are we still doing that civil lawsuit against Tommy, or are we
Oh, I
just
hope
talking
so.
to them all night?
Yeah, let's talk about the criminals down there at the
Tupac,
Portland
what's up,
Arts Facility.
Tupac?
Yo, boy, what's up, pussy?
I wonder.
Can you
What's
guys
up,
hear
you
me?
little
Is he,
coward
is he
boy?
in there?
It took you like an hour. But hey, yeah, let's talk about
It's
that
because I don't
lawsuit
really
against
care who
Tommy.
you are, my guy.
All right.
I don't care who you are, but
irrelevant in my
again,
life.
but
You're
yes,
irrelevant
Pam,
in the whole scheme of
I
things, bro.
we were all
You're
talking.
irrelevant.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the lawsuit. And Tommy, since people try to talk to you and they don't get to, because you interrupt them, talk over them, scream in their face with a megaphone, I'm going to talk about the lawsuit and make it to where, you kind of have to listen, just like you try to force them to. So the idea that I'm having is with the police reports that are out there, all of the victims that have reports against Tinkerton, they're all basically public records. So any attorney can go and FOIA those reports, get a list of those people that have been maced and check on them for
Not
any
very.
like personal damages, any pain and suffering, any hospital bills that they may have accrued based on Tinkerton just deciding to start spraying them. So Tinkerton has told the police, and I've basically heard Tommy telling Tinkerton that his super chats, his cash apps, his PayPals, it was right around Tinkerton's birthday. They were going to go to Tinkerton. He goes, he's out here all the time as my security, and he takes care of me and makes sure that nobody fucks with me and all this stuff. So basically Tommy has initiated the dialogue that Tinkerton is his security. Now, with that happening, if Tinkerton is liable for any hospital bills or any hospital, I don't think people would have to stay in the hospital for mace, but any ambulances that have had to be called, anything like that. If Tinkerton's responsible, then Tommy, as his employer, because he has, and Tommy, I told you this earlier, there is video of you saying that you paid him $100 to look out for you today.
This is old video from
yeah,
2021.
By law, they
Antifa
have to be licensed
in Portland.
by
exactly.
Oregon to be a
And the thing is, though, if
bodyguard.
Tinkerton is spraying everybody and he's identifying himself as Tommy's security, then that makes Tommy financially
video.
responsible for any bills as well. So now I'm going to unmute everybody, and you guys can talk about it all you like. But that's the information that I had. If any attorneys in here want to try to refute what I say, go for it.
Yeah, we're looking into these people that are claiming to be security guards. They claim I have one, but I don't. I have a community that just watches over me to make sure I'm safe because I've already been hit twice and sprayed for no reason without cause. And I'm making sure I do my arrest reports on them. What happens after that is none of my business. But yeah, we need to really check and see if they are licensed bodyguards and that they have to have a bond.
Yes, that's Dustin.
They have to be licensed and they're responsible.
Wheels.
Yeah, you're right, TikTok. He's not a licensed bodyguard. Go ahead. I think it was PDX.
Hello.
Pam,
So
can
I
you
just-
unblock Geyer so he could come in? Geyer Digital.
Tommy,
Oh.
let me know
I
when
don't
you
think
turn.
you should do that. I don't think you should do that. You should keep
No,
that
don't
person
worry.
blocked.
Oh, you mean the one that's lying about me? I just love that guy. I love his lies. I keep telling him, please, get some evidence. I want evidence.
Well, he has evidence to
he's so
show you, but
honorable.
you have him blocked. He
He's
wants to
so
come
good.
in and tell you and show you, but you have him blocked. Just
Tommy,
unblock him
shut
for his
up.
face.
He's horrible.
Okay, just a minute. Well, Tommy's
Geyer's
not
actually
in.
a really
You,
nice
Richard,
dude.
yep.
Big
Are you there,
elephants learn to wait your
Really
turn.
nice
Shut the fuck
guy.
up.
He's a
Hey,
propagandist.
Shane,
you
hey,
know it.
Butterknife, calm down, buddy. Calm down, Butterknife.
That's
Hey,
once again an example of Tommy making fun of child rape victims. Shut the fuck up, Tommy. Mad Max,
Pinhead,
wait your
fuck
fucking turn. Warrior, stop it. Stop fucking interrupting. Seriously, guys. Calm the
I didn't even
fuck
say
down.
shit.
I'm seeing
Yo,
open mics.
relax. I
Knock
didn't even
this
say
Yeah,
shit off.
raise your hand. Raise your hand, and we'll
I'm
keep it in
seeing
order that
open
way.
mics.
Yeah, have
Learn
that
how to
applicable to
control your
everybody, by
mics.
the way, with the
Learn
hand
how to
raising. Thank
control
you.
your mics. So, first of all, Tommy. Oh, I see Tommy ran.
No, I dropped him.
Oh, okay, cool. So what I was gonna say was I was gonna try to be nice to Tommy before he brought up my
Back in the
child
mandate
sexual
times,
abuse
you know.
again. So that's the thing
And I
about,
was
like I
going to
said,
come to your
Education Service Center. Did it do it again? I think it did.
Oh, what I was going to start off with originally was saying to Tommy that, funnily enough, Pam knows this, TikTok knows this, and I know several others know this. I told Tommy every step of the way what was going to happen to him with his legal case, the consequences he was going to face, the fact that his lawyer was fucking him. I've told him when Nick Sorter and them have talked shit about him. I've told him every step of the way. And the funny thing is, I've warned him and he still doesn't listen. It's amazing to me. The second thing I was going to bring up is actually with Ryan. Now, you, I believe, tried to deflect on the Trump thing regarding the civil case with E. Jean Carroll, trying to say why wasn't he charged for that one criminally, correct?
Correct.
Statute of limitations, and I think you already knew that. So I think it was a disingenuous question to begin with, correct?
Well, there was no criminal case.
No, because of the statute of limitations. That's what I'm saying. You already knew that, though, correct?
Okay, so then you can't legally call him a pedophile.
No. The E. Jean Carroll case wasn't about the pedophilia. You're conflating things. So hold on a second. We're taking things one step at a time. I'm trying to see if you can even follow a train of thought here. So, the E. Jean Carroll case. Why do you deny the E. Jean Carroll case? Because it's a civil court?
No, because there's no evidence.
Oh, so there's no evidence. So you're not including the dress that had DNA on it. You're not including the testimony that she had the actual.
Was that submitted?
Yes.
Was that submitted
The
to the
actual
court?
dress was submitted with the DNA, and Trump actually did not submit his DNA in response within the allotted time by the courts. That's part of why Trump lost the case with a jury of 9. It was a jury of 9 unanimous people. It wasn't just like a few people in the jury. It wasn't just like a little bit of the jury. 9 people in the jury. Even if you want to try to say, oh yeah, New York, it's a leftist state, right? You still have to look at the odds of how many people in that jury, with Trump's attorneys being responsible for picking that jury as well. So to say that it was an entirely all left jury, that's bullshit. At least 1 or 2 of them would have had to have been.
I never said that.
I'm not saying that you did. I'm just pointing out a lot of stuff that's common arguments in advance.
Okay. Has she been paid out yet?
So with that, she actually won the appeal. He actually tried to get it appealed. He lost.
But no, has she received any of that? Was it $87 million?
And she's actually accruing money for every week.
Yeah, it's gaining interest.
Yeah, it gains interest every
She's never going to see a dime.
That's beside the point, though, Ryan. That's beside the point.
Not paying it doesn't mean that he's not still susceptible.
It wasn't. I forget the term, but go ahead, tell me.
Well, I'm just asking. Do you know?
He got a payout. We're talking about payouts. He got a $400,000 payout from the city of Portland.
So you don't even care.
As long as he doesn't go to any protests.
It has nothing. You don't care about victims
He can't go to any more protests.
of sexual abuse.
Actual victims, I do.
Oh, so she's not an actual victim. So once again, we're back to the whole thing of what evidence do you know about the case then? You said there's no evidence, and I already presented you with some evidence, which disputes your entire claim.
That's not
so let's keep going.
He needs to be convicted by a criminal court, which is not going to happen because of the statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah.
So you think that you think that if statute of limitations didn't exist, or if something didn't get caught within the statute of limitations, it's automatically not a crime.
If you bring it 30 years later, yeah, I do.
Okay, so for instance, let's talk about during the 1800s, during slavery, when they were raped. Okay. So you're saying that was never rape because they were considered.
No, they probably did. Correct? They probably did.
Oh, so it was rape.
If you bring a specific
that
case,
you can actually rape someone where it's not actually brought to a criminal court, correct?
Legally, it's not considered rape, but
no, we're not talking legally. We're talking about actually morally. We're talking about as being a decent person.
Sure, it is. Yeah, sure it is. Yeah, it is rape.
Okay, so then we can actually agree that you don't actually have to be found guilty in a criminal court for it to actually be considered rape, correct?
Well, what case are you referring to back in the 1800s?
No, we're talking about slavery in general because there's so many cases of where slaves were raped.
Sure.
But this is not a disputed fact in history, correct?
Yeah, it's not disputed.
This guy's an idiot.
Okay, so then in that case, because people weren't actually held criminally liable in court, you're saying that it didn't happen with that.
No, I'm saying it's not. You need to bring a specific case up, and then it's not going. Why are we talking about 1800s though?
Because I'm trying to get you to understand how your logic doesn't hold.
My logic
someone is not held criminally liable doesn't mean that they didn't commit a rape. You just agreed to that.
What proof do you have that Trump did?
I don't believe
No, that's shifting the goalposts.
Real quick.
First, you said there was no evidence.
Right.
Yeah.
If E. Jean Carroll had made the same kind of claims against Joe Biden, would you believe her?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
No.
If your wife was to
Crazy
come
woman.
home and say that she was raped, would you believe her?
Yeah.
Okay. But what if I didn't? What if I didn't want to believe her because, you know, the person that she accused, I just happen to think is like the tits. He's
Well,
the
hopefully
greatest guy on the
your wife has a little more, you know,
Way.
I'm trying to think of the word.
Let's say she presented evidence that shows that she was, but I just absolutely refuse to believe it. Now, imagine I'm on your jury, on your wife's jury of the guy that she's testifying against.
Different
Is it
wheelchair
fair
guy
that
than
your wife didn't get justice just because I believe the guy that she
Wheels
accused
is
happened
not
to be a
around
great
anymore.
guy?
At least I have not seen him, but he got to pay out. So
This has to do with
he
Eugene
can't go
Carroll's
protest anymore.
No, this has
her
to do with
credibility.
her
I think it's heard
She has no
over this.
credibility.
I can't turn down the volume of the.
Why does she have no credibility?
Believe it.
Well, and there's a litany of videos of showing. I'm sure you've seen it on CNN. Just her actions and how she behaves. I mean, I
Okay,
don't,
so you're
I
not
mean,
saying that she has no credibility. You're saying that she doesn't behave the way that you want her to for a victim.
No, credibility and behavior.
I have a feeling. No, I have a feeling that I know what exactly you're going for. This is why I wanted to get to the root of this. I have a feeling that you're referring to her interview where you think, and I have a feeling I know where this is going, with Anderson Cooper, where you think she said that rape is sexy, right?
She did say that.
Okay,
No,
let's say she did say that.
So what she? No. TikTok.
Not,
No.
not
Okay.
to interrupt,
Stop.
guys.
She didn't
but
even say that.
honestly,
We're not even
if
going to play
there-
that devil's advocate. Her in East Coast, stop. We're not
if
going to play that
there
devil's
weren't
advocate.
laws that
East
we
Coast,
had to
shut up.
follow to
We're not
prove
going to
a
play that.
case?
East Coast, shut up. We're not going to play that devil's advocate. We're
Don't
not even
say
going to do that.
shut up. That's not
East
called
Coast,
for.
shut up.
Honestly,
You're interrupting. You're
if
interrupting. It's my time. You're
slander-
interrupting.
if
East Coast,
me
you're interrupting. It's
calling-
my time. What? East Coast, knock it off. Okay. So Ryan, back to what I was saying. So getting back to the nitty gritty of this case, what you're talking about is where you think that she said rape is sexy on Anderson Cooper. That's not.
Here it is again. But yeah, he got to pay out on that thing there. It's craziness going on there with Wheels. The audio that's on this video that you're watching or whatever, I had to change the audio and YouTube won't let me change it back. So I put sort of elevator music on it there. So because some of the stuff they put on there was kind of at the time YouTube didn't really like or whatever. They were giving me strikes for every little reason. So I had to cover up the music. So you'll hear elevator music here. Just an idea there, but that's why I'm not playing the audio because there's not much audio, but it makes a good background video just while we're looking
It's an
at
entirely different thing.
Now, another thing that
What it is that you don't understand context. You don't understand the words
No,
when
I
they're
just don't
all
care
put
what she.
together.
I don't care what she has to say.
That's what I'm saying. You don't care. So
She has
it's
no
not about her
credibility.
credibility then.
It is.
No, you just said her credibility was related to that. So now you're shifting the goalposts again. So what's her credibility issue then?
Well,
What's
and
her credibility issue?
the first part.
Okay, Ryan.
No,
Ryan.
don't look around.
Yeah.
What's her credibility issue?
Her credibility is she's full of shit.
Okay, you believe she's full of
what?
shit, but let me ask this: you have Trump on a bus with Billy Bush saying that basically he can do whatever he wants because when you're a celebrity, you can do that.
To get into.
You know.
Yeah,
I was just about to tie that in.
So he's basically
because do you know what he's
confessing that he sexually assaults women, but you think she's a liar.
No, that's speculative. He didn't actually say, "Hey, you need a time and a place."
Right.
You want to convict someone.
But you mean like a changing room at a store that's on a top
what,
floor
30
that's
years
not
ago?
very busy? With what?
And what was it in 1983 or 94? Like, why didn't she come to the police then?
Okay, so have you ever actually known people that have been sexually assaulted?
I don't think he has.
I have.
You have.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you know that for a lot of people it takes a really long time for them to come out with things?
30
it takes
years.
a long time for them to actually hold their the people who hurt them accountable.
Trump was running in
30 years. I think
2015.
that's a little too long.
So you are the arbiter of how long it takes someone before they hold their perpetrator accountable, before they hold the person who hurt
I'm not
them
the
accountable.
arbiter. This is in the not in the court of law, but this is in the
And
public
you
opinion.
do know how that case started, right?
For
you know that she
the
didn't bring
Eugene
the
Carroll?
case. Yeah, you know that she didn't bring the case, right? That she
Or
didn't start
Tommy went
that.
to a different room.
I'm not sure. This is like on my priority list. It's like probably in 100.
So she wrote a book, and Donald Trump actually went after her.
Yeah, he commented, and she's saying he defamed her.
Yeah, and then he tried to prove that, and then that's what actually got him screwed over in court. That's why he got held civilly liable, because he tried to go after her and he was wrong. Then it went to appeals and he lost again.
So it wasn't even about the crime. It was about him allegedly defaming her in her name, which it wasn't. She didn't have much after her name anyway.
And what he was defaming her about was about him having raped her. That was the defamation.
It just doesn't matter, Shane. It doesn't matter. Nothing.
No, that's what I'm pointing out. That's why I did this, Brian. This is a character assassination on Ryan for me.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't care about this case. Like,
no, you don't. You don't actually care about the things that you claim to care about. You don't care about women. You don't care about victims of child sexual abuse. You don't care about any sex abuse victims whatsoever.
Crazy.
Let me ask you this, Brian. If you were
actually prove it right here.
Did they block Tommy
in another way? So
I know you left.
You know what patents Donald Trump owned?
Can you repeat that again?
Do you know what patents Donald Trump owned?
Yeah, the Miss America or Miss Teen USA, whatever.
Yeah, Miss Teen USA. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of Mariah Bellotto?
No, I've heard of Maria Machado.
So Mariah Bellotto was a contestant that was at Miss Teen USA. Mm-hmm. She actually was 18 years old at the time and testified that there were 4 girls that were in the room when Donald Trump walked.
And she took it back later. Do you remember that? I'm pretty sure. Let's see what. I don't know if Tommy Boy is hosting a space. He's got. No, he's got a video. I thought it was hosting a space. Or wait, he's hosting a space there. He's got other people that are restreaming in the space also. I'll just hang out and listen to it real quick to see what he's talking about for a second.
What's poppin'? What's up? What's up? Well, what I gathered from all that is, you're free to say whatever you want until one of them thinks that you're lying, and then something's wrong with you, like internally,
Yeah.
It's like, no, you can't just.
Pretty much right. Yeah, Climatics hit it on the spot there. All right, guys. I was gonna I'll play a song here if you guys want to. Here, this is the BCP song. Here, he's still doing a Bible study. He said he would come over here late tonight or whatever to listen to the song that I have for him here that I made. He kept bugging me to make a song. So here's proof that I made a song. If you guys want to listen to the song here that I made for BCP here. I have not listened to the song yet, so I'm not sure what it's going to sound like. Let's watch this video here while we listen to the song here. BCP was not at this event here, FYI. That's why he says you didn't run into Dustin very often. Like, ran into him at this event. Anyway, here's it's called Preacher on the Airwaves. Again, I'm not sure what it even sounds like. So here we go. Remember Rocky Rolly or something, I guess.
Piano on, quiet hum of dawn. Portland rain still stains a shoe. Grew up counting crabs on a cold gray block. Hand-me-down dreams in a busted boombox. Spinning late night hope through a thrift store deck. Say, if they won't hear my name, they'll still feel the effect. Now he's a preacher on the airway, from the sidewalk to your screen. Turn that backstreet broken rhythm into truth you can't unsee. He's still jamming for the kingdom on the corners through the noise. Quincy stands unashamed and steady, raising kids, raising up his voice.
Pretty good so far.
He left that club light for a crib and rent. Traded paid in cash nights for a pastor's tent. Bible in one hand, Other up in the wind, say, love your enemies, but I won't pretend. 'Cause he's a preacher on the airwaves, from the sidewalk to your screen. Every shout from downtown drivers, every scoff just feeds the flame in him. He's still jamming for the kingdom when the crowd starts growing thin. Quincy stands, friend and father steady, faithful all the way to end. Leftists roll their eyes, he just smiles and says a prayer. I was pulled out of that fire, so I'll call you out of there. From the gutters to the station, from the station to the street, same voice, same God, new beat, new seed. Hey! He's a preacher on the airwaves, from the sidewalk to your screen. If you're such
You don't like that kind of music, Rhett? Come on, that's the BCP song. Come on now. Need a rock song. Yeah, he didn't like the other one so much, or something like that. This one here, I still can't figure out how to do Suno or something like that. It gives you certain options for certain kinds of music or whatever, but I wanted rock or whatever on this song, but it didn't give me that option or for some reason. I'll figure it out later. There's the song up here.
for a signal, there's a light in what he speaks. Still jamming for the kingdom.
Change it up.
Every upload, every week. Quincy stands, a great friend. Father, click that faith and hit repeat.
I guess I could sort of change it up a little bit here. Maybe. It's hard to really show it too much. Anyway, that was
Quiet hum.
different version there, but same kind of music. I don't know how to change the music on this thing here. It's kind of weird. For some reason there. Let me see if there's anything else going on in the world right now. Tommy Boy doing his stream there. BCP doing his stream. Other people hanging out, doing their thing. Tommy doing a space. He's figuring out his computer stuff. Not a whole lot else going on there. I'm going to play a video here in the meantime here. Just to give you something to listen to here. Watch later. Where is it? There it is. I'm going to watch Liberty hang out with you guys. Ask America with Edgar here. You guys like funny stuff here? There's some funny stuff for you. Make hot babes confess their secrets to a puppet. See if you like this stuff here.
So before they move in, we move in.
What's the nastiest thing you've ever eaten besides boogers?
Can you give me a hint of what kind of confession I should make?
Make it juicy, baby.
He has nothing wrong.
Puppet Edgar is taking confessions.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just change up something here. Or hip hop or something like that. Yeah, I'll try to work on that one of these days here. He'll probably say that's not a good enough song. I wanted a rock song or whatever, but sometimes I think he likes country. Doesn't he have a cowboy hat once in a while? I think he does. Anyway, let me find thing that says Ask America with Edgar. Where's he at? There it is. And then let me change this up here to say Mr. Bill will be right back on this one. I have that. That work for you? I got to work for you. And I got to turn it back on. There we go. That works. So ready, get set.
It's coming. People need forgiveness and they need to move on. Is there anything you'd like to confess to Puppet Edgar? I will give you full absolution and forgiveness. What are you feeling guilty about?
Brett and Wolfie are in
forgiveness
charge, I guess.
for? Puppet Edgar will give forgiveness to you and you can move on with your life.
You guys want
One
to be?
time when I was 6 years old, I stole a clementine from Trader Joe's, and I've not been able to return to that Trader Joe's ever since.
You're gonna burn in hell.
Quick,
All right, tell me.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yes,
What's up with y'all?
Quiet.
Yes,
what
sir,
do
yes,
you
sir.
feel guilty about or have to confess? Quick. Come on, tell Edgar.
I'm a hoe. I told my ex I'd get back with her and that I'd come back.
Yeah.
I ain't coming back. She cheated on me. She cheated on me. She cheated on me. And she waited for me to come back. I ain't mad at it.
I'm just the driver. I'm just here.
I know you're gay. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Edgar, I am taking confessions today. We want to know, it could be a long lost like foible or a minor sin or something major, like you ate your twin in the womb.
And first of all, I have a lot of confessions. My ex just left me unopened.
Can you spell that to me in plain English? What does that mean? Did he not finish? You tell Edgar you'll be forgiven no matter what. Sins big or small. If you spanked your mom, whatever. Tell Edgar.
I got nothing to say. No word. When I used to pick my nose when I was a little kid, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna taste sweet. Definitely not.
What's the nastiest thing you've ever eaten besides boogers? You tossed the salad? This man should be arrested! Is there anything you'd like to confess to Edgar in exchange for full forgiveness? I have the power of forgiveness. Is there anything you feel that you were naughty about? Do you have anything to confess?
I'm in love.
With what?
Like 3 girls at a time. There's like one, Alini. There's like a Fernanda. The third one, I can't remember.
Is it mom?
I can't remember. No, it's not mom.
I hope not. Is there anything you want to confess that you're feeling guilty about? Tell Puppet Edgar now's the time for forgiveness. Spring is upon us. It's time for turning over a new leaf, or in your case, an entire tree.
I'm Italian. My father. We come from Newark. That's it. No. Don't try to push a bush. We come from Newark.
Too complicated.
Nah. We come from. Listen. Italy. Hey, that's all I gotta say.
Hey, take a photo. Take a picture. Don't get this old asshole. Just these two wops. Oh, sorry, that just slipped out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't say that. Cancel the program.
Hey, get this in there.
Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. It's okay, buddy. Let it all out.
Sometimes I drink a little bit too much at the pregame and I can't make it out. I pee in the stands.
Right,
Sometimes I pee like straight in the alley. I was in first grade. It was the first day of school. This third grader jumped out of the corner and scared grader. I don't know, actually.
I remember my first beer.
So I just went in the corner and I squatted in the corner and I shit my pants.
But that hasn't happened since, right? You stopped being a
No,
pants
I
shitter?
definitely shit my pants.
Well,
I've shit my pants.
she
since
shit
then.
her-
Tell us
Actually,
something
less
hot.
than 2 years ago,
Yeah, okay.
I was babysitting. You know, you expect the kid to shit themselves when you're babysitting, but
Yeah.
I was actually the one who trusted a fart and I shat my pants. Where is this going to end up?
Nowhere, babe. No one has we only have 6 subscribers.
Hey, it's her birthday.
What is your birthday wish?
For her to stop shitting herself.
Behave yourself.
You never shat yourself?
Behave in here, anybody.
I have to pee
Have you ever
so
peed in the street before?
I totally have.
Yeah, baby. Anyway, sorry. Am I your blinger?
Absolutely. I told my brother to F off the other day. That felt.
Oh no. Do you want to phone your brother and say, hey, sorry, bro? For your brother here wants to apologize for telling you to F off. Do you accept his apology? Wait, who are you in bed with? Who are you in bed?
It's the mom.
No. Show me. Prove it's not mom.
Chill.
Prove it. Is it mom? Are you in bed with your mom? Why are you in bed with your mom? Yeah. It's party time. I'm going to the club. It's party time. I'm going to the club. I'm clubbing. This is my favorite club.
I'm assuming this is going to be on the internet.
We have 6 subscribers.
What's the unreal
No one
number?
watches our show.
I lost my virginity in the back of my dad's car.
Wow.
That's a good one, actually.
Was Dad driving at the time?
No, he was not in the vehicle.
All right, boring story. You have more confessions for Edgar. Is there one more?
Can you give me a hint of what kind of confession I should make?
Make it juicy, baby.
I'll make a confession.
I mean, I was recently at an event where there was a speaker, and I did push some girl out of the way to get closer.
I heard she died afterwards.
The last time I was at Decades, something bad happened and I'm guilty about it.
Puppet Edgar forgives you, but you need to confess to Puppet Edgar. It's okay. Tell her to confess.
Confess, Ayla.
Come on, tell Puppet Edgar. It's fine, honey. Tell Edgar, it's okay. Wait, is that why your teeth are like a little bit pointed forward? Was it something in with your teeth?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yes. Coke in the bathroom.
That is one of the best confessions I've heard. Doing coke in the bathroom and it's up your teeth. Okay, love it. Go eat a carrot. You have to confess your sins. Is there anything you want to confess to Edgar? Any minor foible or fault? How about you, miss?
He has nothing wrong.
Is he? He does look like an absolute unit, a perfect male specimen. Whose fault is this?
Is that like he's great. There's nothing wrong to him, and
Yeah.
you know what?
There's
nothing that you can prove him wrong for at this point.
Well, does he just like write the entire alphabet when he's going downtown? Tell Edgar.
Every senator,
How many drinks is she in?
for sure.
Okay. Now, if I brought a breathalyzer test out, what would your blood alcohol level be?
Just barely unable to drive, but really close. How are you getting home, Edgar?
On this fucking fist. What should you have been doing instead of drinking like an alcoholic?
You should have been studying.
What major are you?
Economics.
Macro or microeconomics?
Both.
You go both ways.
Yes, you
Bride
Bride
squad.
squad.
Oh my
Bride.
God. Oh, you're the bride to be. Okay, my dear. Listen, you're getting married soon. Is there anything you want to confess and get off your chest before you get married and ruin your life?
No.
She's so pure and innocent. Why are your friends such hoes?
That's a funny guy.
Do you have anything to confess and just take off your chest? Tell Edgar.
I don't.
Anything small?
We're just living life, honestly.
You're living
one
life?
day at a time.
That's the Alcoholics Anonymous motto. Are you a big drinker?
Yes, I am. How'd you know that? We're bottle girls.
I use Chat GPT for my resume.
And you got this job as a bottle girl. Awesome sauce. I'll be hired again and again. Look how fabulous you are, baby. Do not worry. Now's your chance. Tell Puppet Edgar.
I have something, but I cannot say. No.
Okay, can you tell us in Pig Latin? No one speaks that shit.
Wait, are you going to hit like and subscribe to
Of course I will.
Are you going to tell your mother?
Of course I will. Are you kidding?
Are you going to buy my merchandise at
Yes! Yes, I will!
Are you going to buy every last item?
Yes, I will! Of course I will!
I love to be in the water, but I don't know how to swim.
Why don't more black people learn to swim?
Historically, like black people, we just fuck a water. Oh, I mean, I took swimming lessons my whole life, but also,
But you still don't know how to swim?
No, I don't think so.
This might not be the answer that you're looking for, my friend.
Oh,
I feel guilty for the people of our streets who are being discriminated.
Yeah, I'm gonna head there after in the stream here. I don't want to stream Tommy's space or whatever. He's already streaming it there, so give him credit for doing that stream there. So, but I'll probably visit there in a second.
People's wars? Let's be real. Come on.
There's a saying, if you don't fight other people's wars, then you ain't Shiite.
Oh, well, that's a crazy thing.
Listen. These three ladies want to confess that they all got tattoos today. Y'all got the same neck tattoo, so nobody has to be the one who made the worst decision alone.
Guilty about watching too much TikTok.
Wait, okay. Isn't TikTok just for watching girls shake their booty? Are you just getting lessons from TikTok?
Exactly. I watch a lot of dancing videos and lip syncing.
Okay, is that a substantive use of your ever-dwindling amount of days on this earth?
Probably.
Shouldn't you be studying or doing, like, nursing the elderly?
Probably.
Have you heard of the channel called Puppet Edgar on TikTok?
I have not.
Okay. I heard it's not very good. Okay.
I just love women's rights so much. And I read so much feminist literature. Like, it just really upsets me.
Yeah. Why are you gay?
Why am I gay?
There's nothing wrong. I have a fist up my ass. It's okay.
Edgar, goddamn. You got a problem, bro. I'm never like that.
Look, she's horrified. What? Don't knock it till you tried it, sister.
I feel like I lied to some of my law schools about how interested I am because I'm trying to negotiate. Like I'm trying to get money from them.
Anyway, we've enjoyed your fibs and your story.
Thank you.
Please stop shitting yourself.
I'll try my best.
Might I tell you a little something secret?
Yeah, I'm listening. Turn off the mic. Thank you. All right, the mic's turned off.
I told them.
Holy shit. I think you should go to church tomorrow.
I can't say the man's name, guys, but just know if he has kids and he's before 21, don't get with him.
Do to you? What did he do to you? Tell Edgar.
He made me the baddest bitch alive.
Thank you, Edgar. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry your friends weren't brave like you were. I give you full forgiveness for whatever the hell you confessed.
In the name of the Father, Son, and
the Holy Puppet.
That's good stuff. Is Ask America with Edgar. Left. Ignore those advertisements that I need to get rid of eventually. Get rid of that video from my watch list and watch. Here's that link there for Ask America with Edgar. Good guy, funny guy, conservative guy. Sometimes he does fun stuff like that. Other times it's more conservative based, attacking liberal silliness and things like that. But that's a pretty good one there. But we got it down to 6 videos left here, guys. So I'm pretty proud of that there. Liberty Hangout, although most of them are kind of 3 weeks old or something like that. But we'll watch the Liberty Hangout one tomorrow, I think. I'm going to listen in on BCP real quick just to see what he's doing over there.
And it's guitars all over in that area. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. I apologize. So where that arrow's at, if you go down, you can see the UAE, United Arab. That's all the Strait of Hormuz up, kind of. You can't really see it. But yeah, that whole land. So it's pretty awesome. Good stuff. So what I might do, what time? 9 o'clock. I am going to get off because I did tell you guys that I would play the second part of that debate. That's if you guys want. Or I might wait till tomorrow. I'll wait till tomorrow. I told only a Mr. Bill that I would join his stream tonight if he's streaming. Let me see if he's streaming. So I told only Mr. Bill that. Let's see. Only a Mr. Bill. Where's he at?
He's in your chat.
What's he doing?
He's in your chat. You can see your chat. Proof that he doesn't read his chat.
He's over here. Okay, there he is. He's not even.
I'm literally in your chat, and you're ignoring your chat.
Morning off. Only Mr. Bill. How dare you? You should have been here. You should have been here. You should have been in here getting learnt.
No.
My debate thing.
Yeah,
you should have been in the stream, in this chat, getting learnt.
You got a chance. You can't read.
Just saying.
Okay.
And then we could have flipped over and done.
Only if you're to the NIV Bible.
That's what should have happened. Can I get an amen?
Or to the NIV Bible.
You should have been over here leering. That's exactly what you should have been doing.
Well, he calls me leering.
And
he calls me leering.
And all that.
Hear this behavior. I make a song for him.
But
and
you were doing your thing.
Leering, I tell you.
Share his stream when I join in. He's not doing a stream right now. It's weird because he always wants somebody to co-host. He always it's because he has to go to the bathroom, you guys.
No,
So
I did a
he
video.
goes to the bathroom and he needs somebody to co-host while
I played
he
a
goes
video
to
when I go to the bathroom. It's fake news.
I think I'm right. Am I right, Mr. Bill? Am I right?
Fake news on the
or am I right?
Here. Fake news. You want him on the screen?
I'm just playing. I'm giving him a hard time. I love Mr. Bill.
Okay.
Good dude.
Fake news.
He's been doing this stuff since 2020. Where did we meet, Mr. Bill?
Oh, now he forgets where we met. I see.
Walk me down memory lane.
No.
Where did we meet?
You need a better memory. You need a better memory.
Not looking at you, and where did we meet, only Mr. Bill? I give only Mr. Bill a hard time because it's just out of love.
Yeah,
and fun and friendship.
Laura, I said hi.
So I give him a hard time.
Even though my co-host is in your chat. Yeah.
He probably bounced out of here. Now he's probably not even in here. I probably just hurt his feelings or something. Anyway, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. The second debate thing of Gino instead of coming back on here and starting a new live stream. I don't want to put that on with what we just had. So I'll do that tomorrow.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold on.
It might be tomorrow night because I got church, so it'll probably be like 9:00, 9:30.
Let's see, it's enough of BCP there. Is there anything else to watch or look at here? Double checking. Watch, see what Tommy Boy's up to or whatever. Chris Sims, is he getting? What's he up to tonight? Was gonna rate him last night, and
all the way on the other side of the blue line.
Like he's just watching
for hella long.
Tommy Boy.
For fighting.
He might do some other stuff tonight. So Tommy Boy has enough watchers already. So I might radio over to Chris Sims there, since BCP didn't want to listen to the music that I was gonna share with him or something like that. So he had a chance to hear the music, but he didn't want to hear the music. So we're gonna have to do this a different way here. Find somebody to raid here. It's early. Why am I raiding out at 9:11? Yeah, you guys still in the chat? Yeah, Wolfie's still hanging out. Britt's still hanging out. Early. Should I end or keep doing other stuff here? There's nothing happening out there. Well, I'll see what Tommy Boy's talking about here as he's talking about Pam Tifa. I don't like watching videos of people that are at home or something like that, but let's see what Tommy Boy is talking about for a second here. Thomas Allen on YouTube. Oh. Yeah, 862 people watching this video.
With you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude from New York is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Dude, take a literature class. Learn to not use a list.
Yeah.
The dude's a jackass. Tommy, love you.
Thank you,
love
bro.
Pinkerton.
God bless you, Jay.
X-Man. Love you too. I'm gonna drop down to a lister, man. I just want to say that because it's been a while since somebody else talked to you.
All right, for sure. Thank you.
Just doing it space.
God bless you, bro.
Tommy, I'm gonna drop
God
down.
bless
See,
you.
I'm gonna go finish my show as well.
All right,
dude. Tommy, yeah, no worries, dude. Keep up the good fight, bro. You're
Yes,
awesome,
sir.
man.
Thank you, bro. I
All
love
right,
you.
brother.
God
I'll
bless
talk
you.
to you. Love you as well. Talk to you soon, brother.
Sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something real quick too, Tommy. Hey, what's up, man? How
What
you
up,
doing?
big dog? Go ahead.
Hey, I was in that Pam Tifa chat too and stuff, and that guy from New York is a complete fucking moron. It's like, who the fuck are you to come in and tell somebody that they have no hope? It's like, who the fuck are you to tell somebody like that? Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they were talking shit about President Trump and all that. It's like, first of all, President Trump was never convicted with any of those crimes. First of all, in the court of law, you have to be convicted. First of all, those charges were completely bullshit.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it was bullshit. So, yeah, President Trump, he's a great guy. He's doing the best that he can for our great country. And, I wish him the best of luck. And
Tupac
that's it.
would
And I'm
never
so
fight
grateful
me
for all you great
one-on-one because he knows he would get
patriots here
chewed
too.
up.
So God bless all you guys. So
God bless you. Thank you, bro.
you're welcome.
You're absolutely correct too.
Yeah, God bless Trump, dude.
Yeah,
Love that
Trump's a
motherfucker.
man of action, and that's what we need right now. You know, could you guys imagine what would be happening right now if Camel Toe would have won? For
Every
real,
city
though.
would look like your city, but way worse.
Well, our country would no longer be a country. You know,
Imagine
we would
that
have to have a
fucking shit.
mutiny. We would have to have a mutiny. Make her walk the plank.
Oh, I hate sneezing like that.
Aye. That's funny.
Wait, so who's going to be the next president, though? Like,
Marco
I'm
Rubio,
thinking
JD Delay.
JD Vance, dude. I think he should be the next president.
JD
Fucking-
and Marco.
Yeah, JD Delay for sure.
JD Delay for president. No. JD Vance. That's what I meant.
And what they'll do to Rubio is they'll still give him all the same jobs that he already has on top of being vice president.
Yeah, he has a shit ton of jobs and he's handling it.
Yeah, I would think. I'd rather be like JD Vance, Rubio vice president.
Yeah.
Rubio vice president and JD fucking president, dude.
Do you guys really think that they're gonna try to run AOC and Kamala Harris?
Are you
Do you
serious?
think they would be that dumb?
No,
this is the same one.
They are probably that dumb. They are probably that dumb.
I agree. The story on that is they
I hope
feel
they
that
do.
Kamala could get more of the black and the woman vote than Gavin. And like realistically,
She's not even black, dude.
She's
I know, but
not.
they're all dumb. They don't even know what a woman is. You think they know if she's black or not?
Yeah. All of a sudden, they know what a woman is. We want a woman president. Well, what if a trans person runs as president? Trans woman runs as president. To them, does that still count as the first woman president? Would that their logic is so flawed, bro?
This is great to go deal with.
All right. Looks like BCP's playing music there, so I'll send him that link there that I made for a second.
Yes, and yes. It's going to him right now. I am sending it
to who?
Right at this moment. Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh goodness. That's lovely. That is lovely.
There we go.
Right now it's being sent as we speak. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Oh, yeah, I got a cold or something like that. Something a little more chill in Tommy's face and Pam Tifus. Yeah, definitely.
Hold on. That is so good, you guys. He's gonna love it.
I don't think he's talking to me.
To all of them.
I'll tell him I sent him that link there. Hold on.
All right, sent. Wait, I think there was one more too. There was one more. Forgot to. Is that it? Oh, there was one more. Oh, yeah, we do have fun. Yes, we do. Where? Only a Mr. Bill? Where is it at? Where, Mr. Bill? Now Mr. Bill is saying that he sent me a song. Now he's saying it. So now let me go find this because he's saying I sent you a song. You guys see it right there. Here, I want to even pull this up so everybody can see it. So let's see if he actually did.
I did, obviously.
Let's see. Oh, he did, you guys. He did. Imagine that.
He called me a liar. Called me a liar.
All right.
Up with this guy.
We're going to see how this one is. Debut is kind of like waiting for the single to come out.
You guys already heard it, but
and it goes worldwide. It goes like #1 to the charts. We're going to see if this is actually. We're going to see what this is. This is like breaking. This is historic, right? Okay, only Mr. Bill.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Don't disappoint me. Come on, brother.
It's not
disappoint me.
He probably wants it rock and roll, like Britt said earlier.
Do not disappoint me. All eyes on you. That's what Tupac said. All eyes on Mr. Bill. An outro. Worship music. Nice little outro.
Piano on, quiet hum of dawn.
All right. Okay.
Portland rain still stains.
He likes it so hard, Brett. He likes it so hard.
We're going with it.
Through accounting cracks.
Here's the beat.
On a cold gray block. Hand me down dreams in a busted boombox.
Okay.
Spinning late night hope through a thrift store day. Say, if they won't hear my name, they'll still feel the effect. Now he's a preacher on the airwaves, from the sidewalk to your screen. Turn that back street broken rhythm into truth you can't unsee. He's still jamming for the kingdom on the corners through the noise. Quincy stands unashamed and steady, raising kids, raising up his voice. So yeah,
if he likes it.
He left that club light for a crib and rent. Traded paid in cash nights for a pastor's tent. Bible in one hand.
Yeah.
Other up in the wind. Say, love your enemies, but I won't pretend. 'Cause he's a preacher on the airwaves. From the sidewalk to your screen. Every shout from downtown drivers, every scoff just feeds the flame in him. He's still jamming for the kingdom when the crowd starts growing thin.
Yeah.
Quincy stands,
I think so.
friend and father steady, faithful all the way to end. Leftists roll their eyes, he just smiles and says a prayer. I was pulled out of that fire, so I'll call you out of there. From the gutters to the station, from the station to the street, same voice, same God, new beat, new seed. Hey! He's a preacher on the airwaves, from the sidewalk to your screen. If you're searching for a signal, there's a light in what he speaks. Still jamming for the kingdom. Every upload, every week. Quincy stands, a great friend. Father, click that faith and hit repeat.
All right, Mr. Bill. You won.
Thank you.
That's a great outro for tonight.
Okay.
I mean, you're trying to make like listeners cry and everything. I get it. You're trying to make people cry and do all that type of stuff. Very sentimental. That's hot. That is hot. That's a banger. That's a banger. We're gonna see. There's, I think, maybe one or two coming in. But probably for the beginning of the show. But that's definitely. Here we go. It's the altar call song. End of the show. End of the night. Boom. Got it. I'm keeping it. Now I got to figure out how to download this bad boy. And get it into. I'll work on that. That's fire. Your turn to make me one. Yes, I don't have that. I can't. I have Droid. I don't know if they even have it on Droid. That's why I asked if you could do it. So, that's fire. That's fire. All right. So now I owe Mr. Bill. He's going to ask me to come on his show. I will. I already told him I would today. I didn't know he was up. I thought he was going to be on tonight. So
I'm still on.
I'll go on only Mr. Bill's show. We'll have some fun. So whenever you're ready, only Mr. Bill, whenever you're ready. So I do, hopefully, I think I have, like I said, I think I have another one coming for like intro music. Am I blushing? No, I was just kind of, it was nice.
Over there asking if he's blushing.
I got a little emotional. I had to sniff a couple times, hold back a couple tears, but just being honest. Laura is nicer. That's great. I'm glad Laura is nice. Droids are better phones. They are. Give us the words. I know, Mama. I gotta give you guys the words. Well, I thought there was some, yes, I have to give you the words that you asked me about. That's right. I will when I get off here. I'll send a voice thingy majigger. So, all right. we get it on Spotify? Hey, only Mr. Bill. The question is, can people get it on Spotify?
I said Suno.
It's on Suno. This is what it's on. It's an Apple app. It's an Apple app. That's where it's at.
It's on Suno.com.
So good stuff, you guys. All right. I'm glad everybody was blessed. I'm glad that was a good little going through some scripture. I don't know. It was no interview. Definitely was no interview, but good conversation, good piece with Pastor Russell. We'll do more.
That's a good link my library for you guys.
So I'm going to go to bed. I appreciate I'm not going to bed. Some of you guys are going to go to bed because it's like 12:30 for some people who are on here.
I don't know what
11:30 for some others who are on here. Those people like to stay up late night, though.
What should we? Quincy's going to end up ending his stream there. Should I end my stream too? You think? I don't know if he thinks I'm still going to stay up or something like that. I told him to come in here pretty quick, but he didn't come in here very quick. He did his Bible study for 2.5 hours, so not sure if he's going to pop in over here. And there's not a whole lot of people in here anyway. How many? Only 11. So, Eastern time. Well, okay, like if you're Eastern time, then why are you still up at 12:30 in the nighttime? You got to do something more fun at that point there. But anyway, I'll send him a link or something like that to the. Just go to suno.com. Let me put a link if you guys want to know that song or whatever. I'll give you guys a link to the BCP song in the chat. How about that? It might give you access to the rest of the music I play on this thingamajigger. Here, hold on a second. Paste that into there. There's that song there if you guys want to, a BCP song. Oh, thank you for the membership, Prometheus, out of nowhere. I appreciate that. Oh, he ended the stream right there. That was interesting. It is now a few people are popping in here. Why did somebody else leave on some other? Usually K2. Who do you usually watch before you watch me or something like that out there? Probably Normal America, I'm guessing. Just looking at the Panelverse people out there that I sometimes watch. Gauntlet is still going on. It must be who it was, I'm guessing. Normal America, sometimes with Rob. I get a few stragglers over from Rob's chat over here, but that's all I can see. Where's Speakeasy? Isn't he? I saw him on earlier. Just checking to see what else is going on. I'll try to keep you guys entertained for a little bit or play some music or something. Speakeasy's not live right now. Nobody else is live. Much love. Yeah, thank you so much for that membership. Was he canoodling or something with a Canadian? Oh, he's hanging out with Canadians. Yeah. He's a K2 loves the Canadian hockey teams. You know, he was very sad when the Canadian hockey teams lost here recently. You know, even the Special Olympics hockey team of Canada, he was really rooting for them to beat the Americans. So that's how it was over there. Now Laura shows up over here. Okay. Hanging out with BCP over there and causing trouble over his chat for the past 3 hours. I see how it is. Now she coming over here to say hello. I see how she is. Oh, let's play the other version here. There's 2 versions of that song. Just to, I don't know. It probably sounds similar to the other one here, but here's the other version of that BCP song. I just want to see how it sounds.
Portland rain still stains.
Let's restart it here real quick.
Piano on, quiet hum of dawn. Portland rain
put
still stains the shoes.
Play one of my videos here. Hold on.
Grew up counting cracks on a cold gray block. Hand-me-down dreams and a busted boombox.
It was a weird sound. I like the other version better so far.
Through a thrift store deck set If they won't hear my name, they'll still feel the effect. Now he's a preacher on the airwaves, from the sidewalk to your screen. Turn that backstreet broken rhythm into truth you can't unsee. He's still jamming for the kingdom. On the corners through the noise, Quincy stands unashamed and steady, raising kids, raising up his voice. Oh yeah! He left that club light for a crib and a rent. Traded paid in cash nights for a pastor's tent. Bible in one hand, other up in the wind, saying, love your enemies, but I won't pretend, 'cause he's a preacher on the airwaves, from the sidewalk to your screen. Every shout from downtown drivers, every scoff just feeds the flame in him. He's still jamming for the kingdom. When the crowd starts growing thin, Quincy stands, friend and father steady, faithful all the way. Leftists roll their eyes, he just smiles and says a prayer. I was pulled out of that fire, so I'll call you out of it. From the gutters to the station, from the station to the street, same voice, same God, new beat, new seat. Hey, he's a preacher on the airwaves, from the sidewalk to your screen. If you're searching for a signal, there's a light in what he speaks. Still jamming for the kingdom. Every upload, every week, Quincy stands, a great friend. Father, click that faith and hit repeat.
Yeah, let's see. Not sure if this is. See if you guys like this song here. See if it reminds you of anybody. Yeah, this is about a year ago or so. Went out there tons of times. Laura, I'm glad you went to one flag wave out there. I'm glad you went to one flag wave out there. Very good job going to one flag wave out there. Just kidding.
There she stands with that wicked grin.
Or maybe you were two.
Blonde hair, sharp tongue, she's loading up every joke like a gun. Takes aim at poor Bill, Chats crying from laughter and love in the thrill. Long menace of the Mr. Bill Show. Tears him down, builds the hype, steals the whole damn floor.
Maybe.
Yeah, she jabs, yeah, she pokes, but we all still know. Chad learned to love the chaos. Laura runs the show. One wink, soft voice, the rare kind when she gives you a choice. She'll roast, then packs where Bruce, but we're cheering, addicted to the crash. Laura, loneliness of the Mr. Bill Show. Tears and down, builds the hype, steals the whole damn floor. Yeah, she snaps, yeah, she laughs, but we all still know. Gotta learn to love her antics. Laura runs the show. Is she cruel? Is she kind? Both at once. Every time we complain, we stay tuned, we're devoted to the do. Loneliness of the Mr. Bill Show. Tears and down, builds the hype, steals the whole
That was me.
Yeah, she stings, yeah, she sings, but we all still know. Chad loves the way she wrecks us. Laura runs the show.
Okay, one more song, guys, then we'll send you over to Chris Sims here. Proud to be a boomer. Classic. It's a classic.
Spotlight.
I remember when the jukebox sang and we danced till the lights went dim. The streets were safe, the air was clean, the world didn't feel so grim. A nickel bought a soda, a dime a dream. Now the past feels far like a rushing stream. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do.
Facebook.
We built the bridges, we paved the roads, we worked with calloused hands. Watched the moonlight touch the stars, and we made our family plans.
Ooh.
Now the world spins faster,
What
like
about those
a
memberships?
wild parade. But my roots are deep and they never fade. Don't call me old, just call me wise. I've seen the truth behind the lies. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I
Cam
always
Adventures.
do.
Okay, so that's the other one. Oh, Brett.
Now the surf guitar's a call
Brett, I'm sure you already said thank you, but yeah, you got that membership. Good deal. Good deal. Thank you.
from the past, riding
Thank you, Prometheus.
waves of time that'll always last. Banjos picking, a story untold. Phil cries out, young hearts turn old. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do.
That was cool. All right, we're getting a little tired here, and I got wanting to do some playing games and do some other stuff, things like that. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Chris Sims. He's watching the Tommy stream. You guys can always go to Tommy directly or if you want to, but Chris is kind of showing. Last time I checked, he was watching the Tommy show here, and I can't find him once you try to find him once, and then it goes bye here. No, I got it. Gotta do the old-fashioned way here real quick. Hold your horses. That way, and I can't even find him that way. Okay. Anyway, make sure you stay by and like and subscribe to Chris Sims. Anyway, I appreciate. Okay, too, out of nowhere sends me this thing here. Where's your granddad's clothes, Mr. Bill? Big coat. It's not a big coat. It's just a coat. So I probably should change my shirt or something like that too. But don't make fun of my clothes. It's not nice. Thank you for the donation, though. I still need to get a few more donations before I decide to get that YouTube yearly membership for the YouTube Premium thing or whatever. But if you guys want to, that's the other thing that'll help the stream, so I don't have to deal with commercials. Not all the hardware. I just need software or the YouTube thing or whatever for that purpose there. So I don't have to deal with commercials when I'm playing back videos I want to watch and things like that. So anyway, we'll send you over to Chris Sims. Why won't it show up on this thing here? Well, I know why, because I didn't click the right button. Okay, go over here, and then it should show the people that are live. I follow. There he is. There's only 3 people watching it. Yeah, definitely give. Oh, he's watching some videos here. Old videos or new videos? I'm not sure on this one here. New videos. This is from the other day, I think. Yeah. Anyway, follow Danny Rebel, Chris Sims. We'll send you guys over his way. God bless, guys and girls, if you're still out there. Thank you, guys. Hit the go now when you head over to his stream. Thank you for watching. You guys want 30-second countdown? Why not?